live from Panther Memorial Stadium on the campus of Oakwood High School in Oakwood, Texas. Touchdown Productions, your leader in sports television, and the Red Sea Radio Network, the flagship station for Eagle Sports, are proud to present the TAPPS Division III Semifinals. Tonight, we feature another rivalry game as your undefeated district champion and number 1 seed St. Joseph Eagles face their District 5 rivals, the number 7 seed Baytown Christian Bulldogs. At stake, a trip to the Division III State Finals, and all the playoff action begins right here, right now. It's your St. Joseph Game of the Week. Good evening, football fans, wherever you are across our worldwide audience. Gil Dominguez here at Panther Stadium, along with my broadcast team, Steve Rayburn and Phil Sotolongo. Guys, it doesn't get any better than this, than the semifinals.
It does not.
This is going to get good.
And yep, this is going to be a good one, and the last one was great. I expect this to be just as good.
And, of course, this is another rivalry game. Both of these teams in District 5, which really says a lot for District 5. This is going to be the fourth time that these guys have played in the last 3 years, Steve.
Yes, and this district rivalry began in October of 2020, and the Eagles beat the Bulldogs 46-0. And then in 2021, there was a matchup again in October as well. And the Bulldogs and the Eagles played a real close one, but the Eagles still won 38-30.
They got through it. And then last year in 2022, they meet again with the Eagles riddled with injuries. And starting QB Mark Mishler was knocked out of the game with a concussion, and they lost 58-12 that game, which brings us to this season. And the Eagles avenged that 2022 loss on September 15th, defeating Baytown 46-30. So now they face the Bulldogs again for the second time in 2 months in the division semifinal.
And they always say that it's hard to beat a team that second time.
That's right.
And I think that's what we're going to see tonight. We saw some really good play. I know all of us watched the game from September this week as we prepared for tonight's broadcast. And a couple players stand out. Braden Anderson, number 4, you want to watch out for, and Cade Lineberry. Those are the two big players that are dangerous for the Bulldogs tonight, and we expect a big game out of them. So overall, as they were saying, the Eagles lead this series 3-1 since 2001. Eagles have scored 658 points. That's an amazing amount of points, Steve.
It's a lot of points. We have a very prolific offense, though. You know, the trigger man on the offense is Mark Mishler, but we've got just a great cast of players around him. And those guys, they can go off like dynamite at any moment.
Unbelievable.
And Phil, it's been defense really that's helped the Eagles. They've only allowed 258 points all season long. That's in 10 games, so about 20 points a game for the opponents.
Yeah, they've got some great defensive players, Hutka and, Jackson, those guys.
And don't forget about your favorite,
Ramirez on the bookend. You got 2 good bookends, Ramirez and we got some good dudes out there. Walker West too. So
that's right. So the stage is set here at Panther Stadium. Hope you guys got your popcorn all ready. That's the semifinals of District 3. Very big game for the Eagles, kind of uncharted territory as they try to get a berth for that state game. And after the break, we're going to break down the rundown for you, the grid, and we'll show you everything that's been happening, how we got here so far. And we're going to hear from Coach Castellea as well. But let's do this first. You're listening to the flagship station for Eagle Sports, KEDC 88.5 FM on the Red Sea Radio Network. Underwritten by Prosperity Bank. It's the big bank with your community's bank inside. Member FDIC. Strata Auto Repair. If it has wheels, they'll work on it. Strata is your total car care solution. Wings and more. Great wings and so much more.
Kelly Burt Dozer, your down-to-earth company for all your site work excavation needs, commercial or residential. Proudly supporting St. Joseph Eagles football.
Fast Signs. They make your statement for you. Taking care of sign and graphics projects across the Brazos Valley since 2005. it's fast signs.
Lone Star Roof Systems. No jingles, just roofs.
ServPro of the Brazos Valley. We make it like it never even happened.
Kraus Paint and Body. If you need good quality auto body work, consider Kraus Paint and Body. Remember, it's your car and it's your choice where to have it repaired.
Reedfield Meats and Deli. Your tailgating and football party headquarters for hand-cut meats and party trays. You may visit them on the web at reedfieldmeats.com. Law Office of Jeff Paradowski. Board certified in personal injury law. Jeff Paradowski, personal injury attorney, is aggressive, experienced, honest, and fair. And welcome back to Panther Stadium here on the campus of Oakwood High School. And guys, this is a brand new facility, only a year old. And what a beautiful athletic complex they're building here.
Yeah, it's really nice. When I was actually reading an article on the opening of it in 2022, and it has everything. I mean, it's top notch, very nice, full track. It's beautiful.
Yeah.
So before we get into the standings, which we'll show you right now, I just want to take a second, and I know that everybody listening believes in the power of prayer, and I'm going to ask tonight for a prayer for my grandson Hudson. He's facing a surgery, maybe coming up on Monday. He's only 11 months old, and then they're going to take out his gallbladder. And it's been very hard on everybody. So I'd just like to ask everybody for a little prayer this weekend, kind of keep Hudson in mind. And, of course, God's will be done, but just that he heals fast. And
we're praying for him, Gil.
We're praying.
For sure.
Okay, well, thank you, guys.
Absolutely.
So that's what we're hoping for Hudson. We're going to throw a Hail Mary out there for his way. All right, thank you, guys, and thank you, audience, for that little indulgence right there. Now, let's take a look at the six-man brackets facing us right now. It's been a 4-week battle, including the final game. But as you see right here, guys, in the games that are this weekend, the playoff rankings really kind of held up, Steve.
They really did. And on the other side of the bracket, it's it's who you would expect. You've got a 3 and a 2, 3 being Nazarene and 2 being the Prestonwood Prosper, and then Baytown Christian's a little bit kind of out on the edge, a little bit coming in at 7, and us coming, of course, at number 1 seeding. That was expected by all.
Yep.
And Baytown beat 5 last week, and we had all kind of talked amongst ourselves that Brazosport was going to be the winner of that game. So we got a little egg on our face on that game. But, you can't discount Baytown. They have improved, even though they lost 3 games in the district this year. They have really turned it on in the playoffs. And Phil, that says a lot about their team. They're dangerous.
Yeah, they got a couple of really great players that I know stand out when I watch them. It's Braden Anderson and Cade Lindberry. Those 2 guys are some tough dudes. Now, they're not big guys, but man, they keep going and they keep coming at you, and you cannot count these guys out. This is not going to be like a little walk in the park today. I can guarantee you that. They're going to have to play football to beat these guys.
Absolutely. And I went back and looked at the tape, the early game this year with them,
Yeah.
and those guys laid it all out on the field. They really did, and played a well of a game.
Yeah, I mean, in the score, you see the score. Those are 2 main guys, but you see them in the fourth quarter here. They just ran out of steam, those 2 guys.
Right, referring to that September 15th game, Bulldogs came out strong and actually had a 14-7 lead over the Eagles in that first quarter. And I remember being a little shocked there.
Yeah.
And actually, Phil, that was your very first game with this. So,
That's right.
What a great memory for you. But they came out and taking the lead on the Eagles in the first quarter, Steve, that was kind of unprecedented.
Yeah, they came out throwing haymakers, and a couple of the plays were breaking off really long runs and some really nice passes down the field from Anderson to Lineberry.
Yep.
And they're a very talented crew. Like you said, though, you could see the game wearing on. They played both sides of the ball, and you could see the wearing on those guys by the fourth quarter.
They're tough dudes, and I mean it took a toll on them.
And then they took actually it was a 14-13 lead going into halftime against the Eagles. And then as the game wore on, the Eagles scored 20 and then 13 in that game. So we had an opportunity to have a few words with Coach Castellea. So let's go ahead, guys, if you don't mind, and let's go ahead and check in with him. On the field here for the pregame show with Coach Castellea. And Coach, it's the semifinals tonight. Got to be pretty exciting for the boys.
Oh, absolutely. It's uncharted territory. I think it's exciting for everybody, not just the players and the coaches, but the fans. And I know we're going to come in waves of fans, and we're just excited for the night.
Well, let's talk about the fans and the community. What have you heard from it's got to be exciting. Well, there was no school this week, so couldn't be exciting at school. But what have you heard from the community and fans, people reaching out to you?
Just excitement. I know we're going to have a lot of alumni, a lot of ex-coaches. I know we're going to have, families from out of town. It's Thanksgiving week, so we're going to fill the stands, and you see posts on social media usually of plates of food and whatnot. And this week you saw a lot of state semifinal posts. So.
been replaced by the state final post. Let's go back to last week's regional contest. Coming from behind, that isn't something that the Eagles have done very much this year.
No, not this year. And then we kind of put ourselves in that position. We had a comfortable lead, and we kind of, playoff football against a great team, and they found out, found ways to get the ball back in their position. And, we had a couple miscues in some key areas of the field and allowed them to get back. But it did show our resilience to fight back and put ourselves in a position to win the game.
Well, it certainly did. And for me, speaking just for myself, I don't want to see a game like that ever again. That was a heart attack game. Fans were on their feet, scoring with 10 seconds remaining. What an incredible feat.
Oh, absolutely. And it's one thing we prepare for. It comes down to a mental game there. And like we talked with Freddie, they have a great team, and we talked to them. It's one of those games you don't want to end, because we know if they had the ball at the last second, they potentially had a chance to do something special for their school and their program. So fortunate we had the ball last, and we could do something for ours.
So tonight, familiar opponent right out of District 5, and I know you've watched the game film. Even I went back and watched the game of the week against them. What's the main power that you're going to be trying to take away from them?
Their athleticism. They're going to be athletic. They're going to spread the field, and they're going to play great six-man football. For us, we have to match that energy into the realms of our strength, and just be efficient tacklers and put ourselves in positions to make plays.
One of the things I noticed from watching the game that was September 19th is when you played them. They have tremendous speed.
Absolutely. Brady Anderson is their all-district spread back, and he's going to be an all-state guy coming through, and he's just, this quickness and his speed definitely stretches the field. So we're going to have to match that athleticism with our speed. And fortunately for us, we have a state 4x4 team on our side of the defense. So as long as we can maintain and control and dictate what he does, I think we'll put ourselves in position. He's going to make plays. He's definitely a great player. So for us is to maintain and put ourselves in position to make the most of our opportunities.
And I noticed that they exposed a little bit of weakness, I think, in the secondary that night. Of course, it was early in the season. It was only September, but they exploited that a couple of times for some long passes and some touchdowns.
I wouldn't say necessarily exploited. I think that was part of our game plan. We understood their strengths, and we knew what we were willing to give up. Bend, don't break. But for us, that's football. It's going to happen, especially against great teams. Obviously, they're in the semifinals for a reason. So we don't necessarily say they exploited a weakness, but we did say they, made some plays. And those are going to happen. And as long as we can limit those big plays, we'll be in at the end.
Well, that's why you're the coach, and I'm just the commentator. You've got a completely different feel on the game. Well, as always, we wish the team luck and big game, semifinals. The winner moves on. Has the team mentioned that anything to you or talked about that? How they're this close to state, they want to go to that game?
We've talked about that at the beginning of the season. Once the season starts, we got to take it a week at a time. And currently we're 0-0 this week, so we can make it 1-0. Then we can start talking about that state championship game.
All right, Coach. Well, once again, thanks a lot so much for all the access so far this year, and including this game, and really appreciate you and the team and all your efforts. And good luck tonight.
Thank you.
As we return to Panther Field, and a big thank you to Coach Castellea there, once again giving us his time before the game. And captains are at the center of the field right now. Phil, some thoughts before we kick this thing off?
Yeah, boy, I keep thinking about last week's game and just what happened at the end there, And some of these games, to me, always comes down to it's a Jim Valvano rule. It's what did he always say? You have to be in position to win.
That's it.
And so last week that Heritage team, they took away they tried to take away the position to win, but they left 44 seconds on the clock. We went down there and scored and won the game.
Right.
So sometimes you got to think about that. Maybe they should have scored and had the ball and come back. So these games tonight, it could come down to that. And so that's what. It's position to win with Jim Valvano.
When you have talented squads on both sides, usually it comes down to a handful of plays, right?
That's right.
Usually it's special teams,
yes,
or it's one or two key offensive or defensive plays, and that's exactly what it came down to.
That's right. That's exactly
sure did.
Right. Yep.
Okay, so the Bulldogs have elected to defer, and so that means that they're going to get the ball in the third quarter, and so it'll be Eagle ball as we get set right here for the Division III semifinal game. The winner moves on to the state title game, which will be next Thursday. Short week for everybody, but it'll be Thursday, November 30th, up in Waco or something like that. We'll figure that out and figure out what's going to go on there. And then that'll be against either Nazarene or Prestonwood. I'm not going to make any predictions there. I don't know these teams, but Prestonwood is the number 2 seed in the tournament. So statistically, they may have the edge.
Yeah, I have not seen anything on Prestonwood or Nazarene, but they're both sitting at 3 and 2 respectively, so that they're ranked there for a reason.
Yeah. So the teams are on the field, and here we go, ladies and gentlemen. It is the semifinals of Division III. It is underway, and the kick's going to go all the way back to the 5-yard line. It'll be picked up there. Running down the sidelines is Mark Mishler himself, so they had Mishler way in the backfield there.
He brings the ball back out about the 15-yard line, trying to do a little stop and go with him, see if anybody would bite there on that far side of the field, see if he could break something loose.
Yeah, he just couldn't get around the corner there. They did. They had him pinned up there. He tried to come back this way, but didn't think he could do it, so he just went ahead and got as much as he could.
Well, I just wanted to come out and say right now that if you got Mishler in on the opening kickoff, then this is a big game.
Big game. That's right.
That's right. They put all the marbles out there in the circle.
Here we go. First and 10 for the Eagles. Ball at the 25-yard line. First and 15, I should say. The pass is going to be overthrown. Nyberg was out there.
Nice little stop route by Nyberg, but it's just a little high for him to get up there and get a hand on it.
Yep.
So, and a good coverage there by number 1, Zach Ligon. He played that one well.
Yeah, Mark threw that hard over there.
Yeah, he whistled it.
He's went a little high, but it's all right.
I think this is a good reason to have a little nerves.
Yeah, right.
Right?
Yeah, I would say so.
Well, he's looking at his right hand on that kickoff return. Something bumped it or something. So we'll take a look at that as we move on. Mishler now back. Big rush. 3 people, and they're going to throw him down. He throws the ball out of bounds, and that's going to be intentional grounding.
Boy, they almost sacked him for a safety there. But he got rid of it.
Well, that is a safety.
It was a safety.
It is a safety. Okay.
Yep.
Because he
They're
threw it
calling
away
safety.
while he was in there. So
Okay.
3 big rushers
Yeah.
for the Bulldogs.
Yep. They got,
Eagle offensive line unable to stop them.
Yeah.
Results in a safety, 2-0 for the Bulldogs, and we are 20 seconds into this game.
It's interesting, they're which I didn't see last time. I didn't see that kind of blitzing going on. I saw go in and stop and wait. But now they're putting a lot of heat on them, so that's going to create other things to happen.
Yeah, the last game we played with, they tried to bracket him from going from either side or side.
Yeah.
And they kind of left the middle open and kept eyes on him.
That's right.
They came right up the middle.
They came right up the middle.
Yep. They're trying to get him. Well, the whole purpose of getting that kickoff first and trying to get us pinned was to lay their ears back and get really aggressive on defense, which they did a good job.
Yeah.
Well, they didn't put it in the end zone. They did kick it a little short where there was going to be a return. I'm not sure if they knew that Mishler was going to be back there doing it. But see, he's still rubbing that hand. His right hand, his throwing hand, his wrist.
Yeah, they just taped it up. So
was banged on something when he got up out of bounds after running that kickoff back.
Yeah. He's moving it around pretty freely.
Mm-hmm.
I don't see a whole lot. He picked that ball up without much difficulty. I think he's okay. He probably just got banged around a little bit.
Okay, so those you familiar not with the safety rule, you have to punt it. And so they have Mishler doing the punting duties. And that ball is going to go out to the 35-yard line, picked up by Anderson. And that's our first look at speedy little Anderson tonight. You're going to see a lot of him in this game.
Yeah, he carries that ball down about the 37-yard line on the Bulldogs side of the field, looks like. Good little return. He just saw a little bit of daylight to the far side of the field and took it.
Yep.
Did a good job running to daylight and then running out of bounds.
Sure did. He's fast.
Yeah.
No question about it.
He's a quick guy. Very quick guy.
So just like that, it's 2-0. But just seconds into the first quarter, Bulldogs 1st and 15 at the 37-yard line. 2 men back. There's the pitch out to number 4. And he's going to have a nice gain of about 8 yards.
Yep.
That's Perry with the pitch.
Well, that was nice. That's a little different twist because Lineberry actually took the ball and pitched it to back to Brady.
Yeah, which is different.
A little different what we've seen.
Mm-hmm.
He's a great runner, got great instincts, good open field runner, and he's very patient about waiting for his blocks to sit ahead of him. So he'll be fun to watch tonight. He was a handful last time we saw him.
Yeah, he took that for about 8 yards there.
Yeah.
So it's going to be second down now. And about 6. Pitch is back to Anderson. Anderson can throw or run. He decides to run, goes straight up the middle. Now he's breaking to the outside. He's down to the 10-yard line.
He went out a little early. But he was out. He's out about the 15. But again, he just patient, let everything open up, ran our coverage off a little bit, and then picked his way down the field.
Yeah, Peter Niver chased him out of bounds there. He made a little move on Peter and got by him, and then Peter just ran him down, pushed him out. But it was a good run by Anderson.
15-yard line.
It's going to be 1st and goal for the Bulldogs early here in the first period of play. They run 3 men in the backfield. Ball's over his head. He picks it up, though. Anderson on the direct snap. He throws it. Ball's out. His fumble's on the ground. Recovered, though, by the Bulldogs. Number 1 recovered that.
Who had the ball first? That was Hank Hartley. Hartley caught the ball, took 2 steps upfield, out the ball came, and then it was covered by Zach Ligon right away. I mean, that's kind of what you wish for right there. Right. If you can pop that ball out, maybe you can get it back.
They were all over him immediately. Anderson didn't have much choice there. He had to make a move.
So now here we go, 2nd down and goal. There's the pitch back to Anderson. He's going to run straight up the middle and right into the end zone. Touchdown, Bulldogs.
Woo. They're going to call him short.
I think he's short.
They're going to call him short about a yard and a half to the Yep, about a yard and a half
Yard
out.
and a half short.
Almost 2 yards out.
Yeah, he didn't get in there, Gil.
Wow. I thought he got it too for a second there, Gil. I thought he was in.
So Eagles stop him at the 2-yard line. It's going to bring up 3rd down for the Bulldogs, but you can see how quick Anderson is, though. Once he gets that ball, makes up his mind. There's the pitch again. Runner pass, he's going to run. He's going to run right through this time and into the end zone.
Man.
And Braden Anderson.
Yeah, Brian Hutke had him just about the time he got to the about the half-yard line, but he had enough of a head of steam to come on
to get through him.
Yeah.
To get through him, yep.
Well, we saw last in September that Braden Anderson was the real deal, and he is. They've advanced to the semifinals for a good reason.
Oh, he's a great little athlete.
They have improved every single week since September. High snap. Kick is up.
Looks like it's good. No, they're not calling it. Hold on. Yep.
Now they're calling it good.
Okay. Right.
It kind of went out to the left.
Yeah.
So that was a little bit different. They had to double check with each other. Wow. 10-0. 7:17 remaining in the first period. Guys, another shocker here by the Bulldogs.
I said, these guys are tough. Baytown is a good football team, and you got to come to play them.
Back in September, Steve, I said that they came out and they punched us in the beak.
They did that. They just did that just now.
They just did it again.
And, you know, that's your wake-up shot.
That's right.
Know? So it's time to get your head straight, bear down, and play some football now.
Exactly
I think we got all the shakes out of us now. We'll get down to a little bit of business.
Well, sometimes in this game, and it's a big game, you got to get hit, you got to get punched in the face, and that kind of wakes you up a little bit.
That's right.
So we'll see what Coach Castellea has in mind, though, as the Eagles get ready for their second possession of the night. First one ended up in a safety for them.
Here's Victor Perez, returned it down to about the 18-19 yard line.
Yep, nice little run.
Oh, they're going to give him the 21.
Yeah, they're going to give him the 21.
Nice little run.
Good little run. He just kind of picked it up on that last bounce and came down this near sideline and picked up an extra 10 yards right there.
There you go.
Good job.
Okay, so here we go. 1st and 15 for the Eagles. We'll see what they have in mind here for the Bulldogs. Already down 10-0 here in the first quarter. Mishler looking to pass. Now he's going to run. He's going to take off down the left sideline. He's going to cut back up the middle. Tripped up by Anderson and flew in the air.
He picked up about 14 yards on that carry. He almost got that first down, maybe about 13 and a half, but nice carry by Mark Mishler.
Kind of winged him, though, on the way he was flying awkwardly through the air sideways as Anderson hit him down low. And I noticed in watching last September's game, that's what Anderson likes to do. He likes to hit players down low and bring them down.
Yeah, he's not a big stature guy, so that's how you chop down a guy bigger than you are. You take him down by the
second
thigh.
down and 1 now. Pitches back to Mishler. Mishler looking to pass. Big rush again coming in on him. He's going to have to scramble, and now they got him, and now he just goes down. Ball is out. They're going to call it a fumble. Yes, they are, and Bulldogs take over at the 22-yard line. Coach Castellea out there having a discussion to see where the ball was.
I noticed Coach has put out there, Victor Ramirez is out there, and he's helping block that rush that's coming and giving Mark a little issue. But Mark tried to get out there and try to run out of it. He's just going to have to make a split decision and go. He can't.
Yeah.
He's not going to be able to sit back there.
No.
Well, at one point, he was just surrounded by Bulldogs, and he just went down. So I don't know how the ball came out, whether they stripped it. Maybe the instant replay will give us a little bit more detail. Anyway, 1st and 15 for the Bulldogs. Anderson's got the ball. He goes out to the left-hand side. Can't get around the edge.
He's at Noah Manzor with the tackle.
Yep, Noah Manzor.
Right about the 5-6 yard line.
That's right.
And man, nice stop. He almost got too far, sucked a little too far inside almost got beat to the outside, not staying home, and but he got out there and made a nice stop on the play.
Anderson gets the play and brings it into the huddle. Bulldogs feeling their oats right now on the 6-yard line. Knocking at the door again for another score. Anderson, the ball carrier, he's going to break out left. He's going to go all the way into the corner of the end zone and touchdown, Bulldogs.
Wow.
Wow.
Touchdown.
Well, that's a tough one.
That's a toughie.
Yep. You just spot those guys 17 points.
Yep. It ain't over.
No, it's not even close. But
No, we're just in the first quarter.
Not over yet.
That's been some pretty rough play out there so far for us.
Yes.
As the high snap kick is up, this one is going to go way left.
Not going to get that one.
That high snap is affecting them, that's for sure. 16-0 now in the first quarter. Bulldogs have the lead here. Let's do this. You're listening to the flagship station for Eagle Sports, KEDC 88.5 FM on the Red Sea Radio Network. Underwritten by Prosperity Bank. It's the big bank with your community's bank inside. Member FDIC. Strata Auto Repair. If it has wheels, they'll work on it. Strata is your total car care solution. Wings and more. Great wings and so much more.
Kelly Burt Dozer, your down-to-earth company for all your site work excavation needs, commercial or residential. Proudly supporting St. Joseph Eagles football.
Fast Signs. They make your statement for you. Taking care of sign and graphics projects across the Brazos Valley since 2005. It's Fast Signs.
And welcome back to Panther Stadium here. Gil Dominguez, Steve Rayburn, and Phil Sotolongo on a wild ride tonight here in the first period. Bulldogs up 16-0 as they try the onside kick right now.
All right.
Boy, they almost got that onside kick. There was nobody over there. And
if it wouldn't have been for Walker West to block that
Yes.
one guy,
Yeah.
they came up in a standard kickoff formation and kicked
then they
it to the
went-
left,
yeah.
just a squib to the left side, the far side of the field. And Walker West got a chip on that edge guy, and it was enough to Colt Bundy could get down on the ball and cover it.
That's right.
Eagle Band is in the house tonight. They made the trip down for the semifinals. Huge crowd of Eagle supporters in the stands as we get ready for the third series now for the Eagles. 1st and 15. Mishler back to pack. And now he's going to throw it out to Butnick. Butnick's going to cut to the left-hand side, and he's going to dive forward to the 34-yard line.
Nice 17-yard pickup. And we had trips here the near side of the field. Bundy took about 4 or 5 steps upfield, spun right to Mark, and Mark laced it right in there.
Yeah, something I'm looking at there is they rushed 4 there.
Yes.
They rushed 4. And
Penalty.
they had all 3 out here, and they were wide open out here. So
Penalty on the play.
they're giving us that.
So they're bringing it back.
Oh, man.
So nothing is going right for the Eagles so far in this first period. Here's one thing I noticed, though, guys. When Mishler went back to pass in that last time, he was awake.
Oh, yeah.
And there was purpose in his drop back.
That's right. He knows he's in a game here.
Right. Okay, trips left right now. Mishler way in the backfield. He gets the pitch. 3-man rush again. They're going to burn him right there.
All right.
Russian 3. Jackson Carey. Great play.
Yeah.
Great catch.
Well, that's how you beat that
play.
3-man rush, is you dunk it right over their heads. You got to keep them honest.
That's exactly right.
And Jackson Carey is exactly the person to get that ball to. No penalty flag down this time.
And Jackson did a great job selling that block, and he got just enough of a chip on that guy, then released him, and then released into his.
That's it. That was Braden Anderson that he hit. That was Russian.
And he released right out into that far side flat, and that ball was right there on the money.
It's going to bring up a 2nd and 7 for the Eagles.
Looks like they're
ball on the 38-yard line. Trips are going to go to the left. Jackson going to get the pitch.
Rush 2.
Handoffs. You get it over to Mishler. Mishler steps up. He's going to fake one man. He's going to run now on his own on the right side. Kicks it into another gear. Touchdown, Mishler.
Man.
Nice. What a run. Nice run by Mark.
Wow. When he turned the jet on,
See ya.
it was all over.
Yeah, there was just smoke back there.
The only guy that could have caught him missed the tackle because he went low, and he kind of hurdled him.
That's
that
right.
was Braden Anderson. He's
right.
the only guy that was going to be able to catch him.
I tell you, Braden Anderson's out there and Lindberry's out there. They're out there the entire game. They're on the kickoff. They're
Offense, defense, everything.
This game is not over. It will take a little time.
Mark Mishler, when he put on the afterburners and he kicked it into another gear, it was very obvious that he just outran the field. High snap again. Walker West trying to get the ball into the end zone, can't do it. Extra point, no good.
The try for point is no good.
That's going to make it 16-6. But the big news is that Eagles are on the board. And like I said before, on that when the first snap on the pass out to Buntnick, when they got it called back for the penalty, you could see a difference in the way that Mishler went back into the pocket, that there was purpose there. And he was animated when he was jumping around looking for somebody to throw to.
Yes. What I noticed on that play there is they rushed 2 on that. Only 2. And so when you rush 2, they gave the middle up, and then he just went right by Anderson and touchdown. They're going to have to rush 4 at us. Is what they're going to have to do.
Peter Niver now for the kickoff, and he booms this one.
Nice kick.
That stayed in Leon County, right?
Yeah.
We're a little out of our element, so I'm not sure which county is to the north of us.
He got all that one on that kickoff, but he always does. Got a great leg.
Man, guy can kick.
Yeah.
Well, momentum finally shifting a little bit. You can feel it in the stadium.
Yeah.
A little bit to the Eagles with Mishler's electrifying run for the touchdown. And that certainly put the Bulldogs on notice as they set up now for their third offensive series. Anderson's in the back. He's looking. He throws a little dink pass out.
He completed that one down to number 8. So that's Cade
Lineberry.
Lineberry.
Right.
Yeah.
That's the go-to guy right there. Anderson to Lineberry.
Enough for a first down.
Yeah, Peter ran him out. It's funny, the defense there is just kind of holding back. If you watch that, they know they didn't really rush him. They're waiting for them to make a move and then come up. And on that one, Lineberry just got outside a little bit on us, and Peter chased him out of bounds.
So that's going to bring up a 1st and 15 again. Ball on the 37-yard line for the Bulldogs. There's the snap to Lineberry. Give it back to Anderson. Anderson's going to now run. He's going to cut right, and he's going to be hit immediately.
Jackson Carey just tracked him down.
Yeah.
He got about, 5 yards maybe on that carry, and Jackson Carey caught him and threw him to the ground.
They're doing what I call a corral kind of defense. They're just coming up 2 or 3 yards and sitting and waiting for them to come because they almost know they're not going to throw it.
Right.
You know, that's what they're.
That's not the first thing they want to do. They
right.
want to keep it in. They want to keep it in Braden Anderson's hands. They can.
Bring us up 2nd down and 10. Lineberry to Anderson. Anderson scrambling, looking which way to go. He's going to get pulled down in the backfield.
Is that
Brian Hutka?
Is that Hutka?
Yeah.
Hutka.
All right.
Hutka
And
Jackson Carey.
Okay. Man, I'll tell you what, they got on him quick. And, again, he's trying to see if something's ahead of him where he can pick his way up the field. He didn't have much time to make that choice.
He didn't because they were corralling.
Yep.
They're doing that corral defense. They're just coming up, sitting, and then he doesn't have an option. He's got to run.
Right.
And he can't get around him. There's too many guys sitting there.
It's a nice controlled rush.
Yes, that's a perfect way to put it.
Yep.
First time we've mentioned Hutka's name today. Lineberry back to Anderson again. Anderson, the workhorse. He's corralled once again.
Wow.
and brought down by Ramirez.
Lucas Ramirez right there, Johnny on the spot.
Lucas is what a player that guy is, man. Right there, defensive end, didn't get, he just held his outside shoulder,
And
which
that's
is what you got to do.
Fourth down.
It's going to bring up 4th down, and I hope you don't mind, Phil, I used your Ramirez. Kind
I
of
like that.
stole that from Phil. That's one of his favorite ways to say the Ramirez name.
Ramirez.
So Eagle defense stiffening here like the flag in a stiff breeze. 4th down and 14. The pitch back to Anderson. He's going to throw this time, coming downfield.
Good job. Oh, no.
Throwing the flag.
They're going to call interference on.
Well, he
Peter
didn't.
Niver. He did not interfere.
He made no contact.
He didn't look around to see where the ball was, and he stuck his hands up in the air.
Wow.
And I think that's what brought the flag. He wasn't playing the ball, he was playing the receiver.
Yeah, that wasn't a good call.
It was the, you don't.
Defensive pass interference, number 8, St. Joe's, 15 yards from the spot, automatic down.
So Coach Castellea pleading his case out there, but to no avail. As the official will spot the ball. About the 28-yard line now, 1st and 15, so the Bulldogs go from 4th down to 1st down and have new life in this drive. Handoff straight up the middle. Sandwich down immediately by Hudka.
Braden Anderson got gobbled up pretty quick by Mr. Hudka. He's got, 3 yards on that carry, about 3 yards?
Yeah.
You guys, I don't know if you can see this, but there's a spider web that was just flown from that RF over to my camera and then back down. That spider's busy. He's webbing us in here. Okay, that's going to bring up 2nd down. About 13. Pitch out to Anderson. Whistle blows.
Got an offsides call.
Yeah, somebody got started early on that line over there.
Offense, number 1, 5 yards.
Yeah, they're trying to call the snap really quick, the cadence, and they're not set when they're doing it.
Yeah.
1:37 remaining in the quarter. 16-6. Very similar to last year's score, or not last year, but September.
Yeah.
14-7 was the score back on September 15th. And we've got another one like that right now. Clock is running, 1:23 remaining. Pitch back to Anderson. He's going to go right up the middle. He's going to be brought down by Ramirez.
Man.
Victor slung him around a couple times, and I'm telling you, Anderson turned around and looked to see who that guy was.
Lucas a little rough on him, wasn't he?
Yeah,
He's like, here, you need to lay down right here, buddy. Let me help you out with that.
Clock is still running. 53 seconds remaining in the first quarter as the Bulldogs try to get another score. Anderson gets the pitch.
In the back. They didn't call it.
There's a big block in the back.
Anderson again with the pitch.
Wow.
They did not call that.
No,
big
they did
push
not.
in the back.
That's going to bring up a 4th down and about 5.
Yeah, Hudka's complaining to him.
Yeah.
I mean, that was a big push in the back. How did they not see that?
I don't know.
Wow.
So 4th down and about 6 yards to go. Clock is winding down. I don't think they're going to call a play, though. 18 seconds remaining in the quarter. They're going to wait for it to expire. I'm going to zoom out. We're going to bring in the scoreboard here. And there it is, the end of the first period of play. 16-6 is your score.
And that's the end of the first quarter.
All right.
And if we were back home and we were working with Mary Beth, what would she do?
St. Joseph, 6.
She would get jiggy with it.
She'd get jiggy. This is for you, Phil.
Yep.
I put that.
You got to dance with this.
as the Eagles get jiggy.
Getting jiggy.
Okay, we got to do the jiggy on the camera. There we go. That's it. There we go.
Get jiggy with it.
I just put a little jiggy in there for Mary Beth and for Phil.
There you go.
Because I know he loves that song.
There you go.
All right, thanks a lot for that.
Like that, Gil. Thank you. Get the blood going up.
Yeah. You have to move around tonight or you'll get cold.
Yeah.
Right?
I was just thinking I should have wore a sweatshirt underneath this jacket, but we didn't know we were going to be on the roof either.
That's true. What are we looking at here tonight?
It's got to be high 40s.
Yeah, it's
40-ish.
Yep. It's in the low 50s or upper 40s, depending on whether you have a little bit of a breeze or not. It's nice and chilly.
So we got the team up here high atop the press box. That's one of the reasons why we have such a great angle for you for the video. Here we go now. 4th down and about 6 for the Bulldogs. Keep this drive alive. Eagles stop him, but I think it's enough for the first down, and it is. It's going to be 1st and goal for the Bulldogs. Ball at the 11-yard line.
Man, that's a tough one.
So unable to stop Mr. Anderson once again.
1st and goal, Bulldogs.
It's Lineberry receiving the snap in the shotgun, pitching it back to Anderson. And he's been making the plays every single drive so far this season. Here we go. 1st and goal for the Bulldogs. Pitches back to Anderson again. He goes left, he goes right now. He's going to go all the way to the corner, and he's going to be pulled down by the shoulder pads.
Anderson
Yep.
in with the pick.
By Niver.
I think that was
Was it
Niver.
Peter or was
yeah,
it
it was
Victor?
Peter. I think Peter got him.
Okay.
Bounds by
Yeah, Victor was right over there in the same zip code. They were both looking for somebody to get on the ground.
Yeah.
There was Niver. He's got those nice long arms, and he just reached out and just grabbed the front of the shoulder pads and just spun him around and threw him down, but not before he gained 6 yards. 2nd down and goal now for the Bulldogs. Ball just inside the 5-yard line. We'll call it about the 4.5. So Bulldogs going for their 3rd score of the night. Lineberg gets the ball, hands it over to Anderson. Anderson goes up the middle. He's being pulled and dragged, though, by Jackson Carey.
Man, Jackson had just a touchdown stopping one arm pull. I mean, he had him jersey and was pulling him to the ground right there, just about the 2-yard line.
That thing almost came off of
Yes, he did.
of Anderson. Almost.
That really
Man,
slowed
Jackson.
him down, though, and allowed the rest of the team to catch up.
Sure did. Great play. Great play.
Okay, that's going to bring up 3rd down now. Ball advanced to the 3-yard line. 1st and goal, Bulldogs. Ball at the 3, pitches to Anderson. He goes right. He's going to be swallowed up.
Ooh, man.
Wow. Brian Hudka,
Yep. Who was that?
Victor Perez, Brian Hudka,
that's 18.
Yep. And-
Jackson Carey,
And Niver.
Niver,
Yeah.
all of them on the stop.
You know, guys, at this point, you just got to key on Anderson. That's
Yeah.
all they've been doing is running the ball to Anderson.
Yeah, they don't have a whole lot. Their offense that's working for them beyond that.
Yeah.
So every place he moves is where your key needs to be.
The question you got to ask yourself is how long can he do it? You know,
Right.
how long can he keep going?
Yeah.
Well, he left the huddle and went to go get another play from the coach. Now they bring the ball up. 4th down and goal. Ball at the 3. Whistle blows,
Offsides
though.
again. Offsides again. Oh, no, they called timeout.
Timeout.
We called the timeout.
Yeah.
Baytown Christian, you're first.
All right. Okay.
Okay, timeout, Baytown Christian. So while we're taking the timeout, let's do this. You're listening to the flagship station for Eagle Sports, KEDC 88.5 FM on the Red Sea Radio Network. Underwritten by
Lone Star Roof Systems. No jingles, just roofs.
Serve Pro of the Brazos Valley. We make it like it never even happened.
Kraus Paint and Body. If you need good quality auto body work, consider Kraus Paint and Body. Remember, it's your car and it's your choice where to have it repaired.
And, of course, we thank all of our underwriters here on the Red Sea Network, bringing you Eagle football all season long. Oh, my, guys. It has been a whale of a season, starting all the way back in August, Steve. I can't believe that. And then we picked up the rookie here in mid-September and got him into playoff action. And now here he is in the semifinals. 4th and goal for the Bulldogs. Let's see, I wonder if they're going to give it to Anderson again. Pitch. The give is to Anderson. He's looking to throw. He's looking to throw his ball up. He throws the ball on the ground.
Man, I don't think his arm was going forward. He just let that go. Boy, what a great stop.
Well, it was intentional grounding no matter what, but it was 4th down and a great stop by the Eagles. You're right, Phil.
What a great stop. Wow. Yeah. Just tremendous play. Hey, they had 2 times they could have punched it in on us, and we stopped them both. Yeah. We had the long penalty, which was uncalled for, and then now we got them again. So that's great defense.
The secondary held, and so now that's going to be 1st and 15 for your Eagles. They put 3 men out to the right-hand side. Jackson Carey gets the snap. The ball goes to Mishler. Mishler taking the game into his own hands as he runs upfield now, and he gets past the 15-yard line.
Nice piece of running by Mark right there. That was this near side of the field was wide open. He saw the open field, ran to it, and the key block on that play was Jackson Carey getting up the field, getting the first hand on Braden Anderson.
I think what he wanted to do is just get away from that goal line.
Yep.
He was no intention of throwing it.
No.
He took the game into his own hands and got some breathing room now. So now here we go. It's going to be 2nd down and about 3 for the Eagles. Ball just past the 15-yard line. Jackson Carey gets a snap, gives it back to Mishler. Mishler looking up. He's going to pass over the middle. The ball's going to be short out to Niver.
So they rushed 2 on that play to try and give Mark some problems, but he split him, went right up the gut, then didn't take off running. Saw somebody open and tried to throw it over there.
Niver was coming open.
Peter? Okay.
But you know the defender was closing, coming over his shoulder pretty quickly. And that's why Mark just threw it to his feet.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
So it's going to be 3rd down and 2 now for the Eagles. You want to get the first down as you keep your drive alive. Trips out to the left this time. Jackson Carey going to get the snap. And he's going to pitch it back to Mishler. Mishler, 2 men rushing. He splits the rush. No, he does not split the rush. Bringing him down is number 11.
Wow. Zachary Yeater.
Boy, that hurt.
Yeah, that's going to drop him there about the 3-yard line.
Yeah, it's going to put the ball on the 3. Oh, boy. Okay.
Wow, Zachary Yeater, one of the 2 rushers that had been coming in there, he knew Mark was going to try and split him, and he was right there to bring him down. Good, solid tackle on Mishler. That's going to bring up 4th down now and 15. And they're going to quick kick.
Smart play.
As Mishler punts the ball, and it's going to go all the way down to the 27-yard line, 26-yard line.
Great kick by Mark. That really turned the field right there.
Yeah, he got it right over Braden Anderson's head, had enough on it to get it over his head and past him. And Anderson just let it roll after that. He didn't want to take a chance on trying to pick it up and run.
Oh, he thought about it, though.
He did.
He thought about it. He was running right next to it, and then everybody was saying, get away from it.
He had an eyeball on it, but he thought better. And, you know, you reach down and grab that ball, and you don't make a clean handle on it, and you're in trouble.
Not good. Let's see if we can hold them here. It'll be a nice stop here. 6 minutes left.
That's right, 6:02 remaining in the second quarter. Clock is stopped. 16-6 is your score here in favor of the Bulldogs as they begin their 5th series of plays here. The pitch is back to Anderson. Anderson trying to get to the outside, spins around, loses his footing.
That's Anderson on the carry.
And is knocked down.
For 35-yard line.
Yeah, I've seen Anderson just, he like in the first quarter, he broke away from that.
Right.
Now he's getting caught on that.
Yeah.
So it's interesting to watch.
Yeah.
I think that was Victor Perez bringing him down.
Yep, Victor got him on that one.
Well, you know, you can stretch 2 or 3 guys a long way. At some point, people get tired.
Right. That's right.
2nd down and 5 now for the Bulldogs. They got split receivers left and right. The pitch is to Anderson. He's going to do that soft little lob out to number 8, Lineberry.
Yep. Nice tackle on the play by Noah and Manzer.
Yeah, it's just enough for the first down there.
Just enough to move the chains. But
would have been nice to hold them there.
Yep.
When they pass, that's like their go-to pass. Anderson to Lineberry.
Yeah, that's exactly right.
I sure would like to see Mr. West firing straight off that line, straight up the field, because he is an enormous presence in the middle of that field, and the last time we saw him, he tended to shake him up a little bit.
Right.
So let's bring up 1st and 15 now for the Bulldogs. Anderson once again looking to pass, gets it out there to number 24 in the flat. Brought down by Ramirez, though, before he can get a few steps downfield.
Good tackle by Lucas right there, open field.
Keenan Wilson, the receiver. First time we've called his name tonight. He's just snuck out there.
Yeah, they tried to go to him this down here on the near side of the field the last time they had the ball, and they called the PI on Peter Niver.
Yeah.
But,
yeah, that's right.
They tried to get it to him once before.
Okay, receivers out left and right. The ball pitched to Anderson. Up the middle, ball's on the floor!
Oh, he fumbled it. And that is...
We got it.
Who's that? Lucas Ramirez.
Woo! Great job,
Ramirez gets the fumble.
Ramirez.
Yeah. He covered that thing just about the 25-yard line. That's where your Eagles will have that ball.
Man, Lucas, what a great heads-up play. Saw the ball come out. I'm telling you, they're getting tired. So we got to take advantage here. We got to take advantage. We need to score here. We need to score here.
So big turnover by the Bulldogs. They're going to, after they just got the first down, they were right in the 20-yard line zone, in the red zone. Wanted to push it in again, fumbled, and now it's Eagles ball. Pitch back to Mishler. Mishler fakes like he's going to pass. Now he's going to cut out here to the right-hand side. He's going to try and turn the corner, not be able to make it.
That's enough for, about a 5-yard pickup?
Yep, we'll take that.
Yeah,
we'll take that.
Yeah. That's what you want. If there's nothing to rear back and throw, and you can take 5 yards, and 5 yards at a time, take it.
Yep, that's exactly right.
Very patient. There's no reason to force the ball. You got plenty of game left.
That's right.
Just be smart.
But you don't have plenty of quarter. 3:51 remaining here in the second quarter. 16-6. Still the score as the Eagles try to mount a drive here in the waning minutes of this second period. Ball goes back to Mishler. Mishler, he's going to scramble out to his left. He's grabbed by his jersey. Now he's going to try to throw the ball to Walker West, but the ball falls at Walker's feet.
That pass falls incomplete.
Couldn't get enough on the ball to push it out there to Walker West.
Yep.
But they're going to have to do something with that rush, guys.
They are. They're running two-man rush, and they're really coming hard, and nobody's really stepping up. Jackson kind of blocked him there, but he's got to hold on to that guy a little bit more.
You have to bring one guy in the backfield, another guy in the backfield for more protection.
Yeah.
And then you can game with them because they've run past you. You just stick your hand out and turn around, and
it's gone.
And then you can run with the ball.
Right.
And you're just going to have to give them a little bit more protection.
Okay, here we go now. 3rd down, and we're going to call it about 12. Pass. Mishler.
Colt's open.
To Butkus.
All right.
Colt Bundick. Nice catch. Turned around. It's probably about a 6-7 yard gain there.
Yep. That's going to bring up, a third and about 4?
Third and 4. We need to get
it's going to be fourth down.
So we need to get this. We need to get this first down here.
Yep.
No, I think you want to do what they did last time and punt. Send them back down to the other end of the field.
Let's go, Eagles. You got this.
Little field position.
Yep. That's one way to play it.
Well, they did it last time.
Yes, sir.
And it worked out their way because they got a fumble.
You might be right, Gil. I wouldn't do it that way.
Trips out to the left. Under 3 minutes remaining in the quarter. Ball's back to Mishler. There'll be no kicking here today as he sprints out to the left. Now he cuts into the middle of the field.
Come on, Mark.
He's going to get enough for the first down.
He's gone.
Runs backwards. Now he's going to go up the field. Touchdown, Eagles.
No flags on the play. Touchdown.
Wow.
Great run by Mark. Wow. Kept his feet and kept going. Superman came out right there.
Man,
that was Superman out there.
that's some of them. He's such an instinctual runner.
Oh,
And he knows when to stop. He knows when to go. He knows when he can turn it on, and he knows when he can beat you. If he can get you to turn your hips a little bit, and he's
gone.
He's gone.
yeah.
And more importantly, he knows when it's on the line.
Yeah.
This game is already on the line, and it's only in the second quarter. Extra point is down. It's up. It's no good.
We're having trouble with that snap.
Yeah, snap's not right on, and it's got to be right on when you're kicking like that. So we're looking at 12-16 with 2:42 left.
Yeah.
Baytown ahead.
So there's your scoreboard, 12-16 here in the second period. Let's go ahead and thank our underwriter one more time. You're listening to exclusive Eagle football on the flagship station, KEDC 88.5.
Reedfield Meats and Deli, your tailgating and football party headquarters for hand-cut meats and party trays. You may visit them on the web at reedfieldmeats.com. Law Office of Jeff Paradowski, board certified in personal injury law. Jeff Paradowski, personal injury attorney, is aggressive, experienced, honest, and fair.
So 2:42 remaining here at Panther Stadium.
Man,
Great kick by
Peter.
Peter.
Got all that one.
Yeah.
That landed in the back of the end zone.
Yeah, he wasn't happy about that extra point, so he just
Be
took it out on that one.
Yeah, he did.
Took it out on that.
Well, here we go, boys.
All right, let's see if we can hold them here. 2:42 left, 12-16. Be nice to come in at halftime with one more score on that
I want to
scoreboard.
see some more of that defense we've just been looking at the last couple
Yes,
of possessions.
yes, Stephen, that's 100%.
The September 15th game, it was 14-13 Bulldogs. So we're looking at the same kind of game here. Pitch is back to Anderson.
Ramirez on the tackle.
Yeah, that was a solo tackle too, right in the middle of the field. Picked up about 7 yards though.
That's a nice open field tackle. He gets he gets low, centers himself, and then reaches out there and takes the man's legs out from underneath him.
Anderson runs over to the coach for the play. I don't really understand that. It's always just give the ball to Anderson.
You're right. Yeah, he might as well just call his own play in there.
There it is, Anderson again. He's looking to pass, a little dink pass once again over the middle.
Peter Niver on the stop there.
But it's going to be enough for the first down. Let's see where they spot it.
Yep. Peter Niver and Lucas.
Yes, it is going to be enough for the first down.
They both got out there on that big guy. It's number 24.
Keenan Wilson. Here it is, Anderson again. He's looking, he fakes, he runs, he scrambles,
That's a big
and
play.
they got him.
Wow.
Who was that?
Hutka.
Ryan Hudka
Hudka and
Jackson Carey teamed up there.
Yeah.
That's about a 15-yard loss there.
He tried to squirm away to his right, then came left, and they just corralled him.
Yeah, he couldn't get out of there.
Nice controlled rush. Didn't give him anywhere to go.
That's right. That's right.
Just going to bring up second down and a long way. He's going to throw a long ball this time, wide open down the
And he
sidelines.
caught it inbounds. Wow. Nobody was on him. That's a breakdown in coverage.
Yeah.
That's Zach Ligon.
That was a heck of a throw there because he threw it all the way back across his back, all the way over there.
That would have been Peter's guy. I don't know how he got away on that one.
Still didn't get the first down though. So
No,
it's
they
third
didn't.
down. Yeah.
And Anderson's going to try to get the first down
Yeah,
again, and
he
he's
didn't
going
get
to be stopped.
Fourth down.
Man,
Ramirez and Hutka right there to meet him.
did Ramirez close on that
Boy,
or what?
Ramirez. They got Ramirez playing middle linebacker today. If you see that.
Yeah.
And they got Jackson at one of the sides and Hutka on the defensive end. So
50 seconds remaining in the second period. It's going to bring up a fourth down for the Bulldogs.
we got to hold them here.
Might as well be 4th and goal with 50 seconds. There's the pitch to Anderson. Anderson going to run up. He's going to get the first down. He's going to go down the sidelines and he pushed out of bound at the 15.
Lucas Ramirez.
He put some mustard on that hit.
Wow. Clocked him going out of bounds there.
Pushed out of bounds by Lucas Ramirez.
Right about the 15-yard line.
Just
I mean, he
Oh,
laid the wood.
From
Yeah,
the 15
full.
yard line.
30 seconds remaining here in the second period as the Bulldogs try to notch one more score before the half. 16-12, they're up by 4. They'd rather be up by 10.
Gotta hold him here. Gotta hold him here.
Anderson in the back. He gets the pitch. Quick pass right over the middle. Once again to number 24.
They're going to call a timeout there.
Yeah.
And that's Keenan Wilson once again.
Wilson with the reception.
You know,
So
Who called that timeout?
Tackle
they did.
they did.
Yeah.
That-
Bulldog
Bulldogs,
timeout.
You know, the only play that I'm seeing that they have is that play right there with 24, because I think Mr. Anderson is he's a little tired, and they're using 24 because he's the center and he's just kind of floating off and nobody's really picking him up. And I'm
Right.
sure Castalea right now is telling him, hey, we got to get 24.
Yeah.
Because if you eliminate the option there, you're going to sack him.
Yeah, that's true. That's true, but you know, he's a low threat runner.
Yes,
You know,
right.
I mean, they can
So
throw
they're
the ball,
kinda-
but he's a
yeah.
low threat runner. He's not going to run 15 yards up the field without getting tackled.
Right.
That's like it's like throwing it to Walker West.
Yeah.
Well,
He's a really big guy, and you know,
yeah.
you might not tackle him, you know, with the first guy, but the second guy will get there.
we'll get him.
Yeah, and so you know, it's a good play, but you're still looking at, you know, just over 20 seconds left, and they're going to have to do something with the legs of Mr. Anderson, I believe.
Okay, here comes the Bulldogs. Third down, second down. Second down and goal.
Yep, big play here.
Ball
Bad
over
snap.
their heads on the bad snap. Anderson running, scrambling, tries to throw it out.
Put it on the ground. Didn't catch it.
Incomplete.
Ball's incomplete.
Bad
16
snap.
seconds remaining.
Third down.
They snapped that one over his head, and he was, at that point, you know, he can't be the first guy to touch it, and he was.
Yes.
And or he didn't have the option to run if
That's
he did
right.
touch
He
it.
couldn't.
So
That's
he
right.
couldn't run.
That's
he was
right.
nailed down.
That's right.
And so that kind of changed the trajectory of the whole play for them.
Okay, 16 seconds remaining. Third down for the Bulldogs. They're looking for a score. Pass over the middle. They're going to throw it out there to Wilson once again. He's trying to chug forward like a big locomotive.
Lucas Ramirez just grabbed him and threw him down like a
And they're down
sack of potatoes.
again. They're down to 6 seconds.
There he is.
Yeah.
You can take a look at him right there. He is a big runner,
Big dude.
big dude to get that ball. He's not going to be brought down, and he was chugging,
Wilson.
pulling those people with him along the way.
The tackle for Riz.
Yeah, Lucas just grabbed that like a bale of hay and just chunked it. I went, man, he
Yeah,
threw
he
that
did.
kid pretty
Yeah.
good there.
But they need to bow up right here
Big
and
play.
keep them out. And,
Big play.
and you know what? I would be just spying just a little bit on number 24 because that seems to be
That's
a
our
go-to
go-to.
for
Yeah,
them.
see, that's the guy that's hurting us.
Yeah.
Got to get somebody on him.
Set on him just a little bit,
Yeah.
bait him into a throw.
Yeah.
Well, you don't have very much room in the back, so the defense is going to be compressed because the ball is right there at the 4-yard line. Fourth down and goal, ball at the 4, 6 seconds remaining here in the second period. Bulldogs get the snap, throw it out to Anderson. Anderson's going to run up the
We got
middle.
a flag. We got an offsides again, Gil. That's not going to
Sure
count.
did. Yep.
They're going to have to put some time back on the
Ball
clock.
start on the offense.
I don't think so if it's an offensive penalty.
Still fourth down. Please reset the game clock to 6 seconds.
Yeah.
Okay, they're going to replay the down, 6 seconds, 5 yards
Right,
back,
you
so
gotta
that means
put-
they're going to be at the 9-yard line instead of the 4.
Yeah, they got to put 6 seconds back on because they got to redo the play.
Yeah.
Um,
Man, that flag was before the
Yeah,
before the ball
see,
was
they're
like,
coming up, and you can tell they're coming up real quick, and Anderson's either he's saying it too fast and they're not set, or something's going on there.
Here we go. 4th down. Ball at the 8-yard line. Pitches back to Anderson. He's going to run. He's going to scramble. He's going to go deeper into the pocket. Now he's going to go to the right side. He's going to throw into the end zone. It's going to be juggled and dropped.
Victor Perez broke that one up in the end zone.
Peter Niver and Victor Perez, man.
Wow.
Big time game. Big time. Big time.
That's gonna be a key series.
That's a
right
key
there.
series right there. Yes, sir. They did not score, so it leaves the score 12-16. And Baytown's is still ahead, but boy, we have played some great defense. Three series there of defense, unbelievable.
Yeah,
unbelievable.
I totally agree. And Victor Perez, again, this is the second week. He kind of lays back a little bit, and he's kind of baiting him into the
Come on, throw it. Come on,
and then when he did, he stepped right in front of him.
Yeah, Victor. Wow.
Well, there was a juggle for the ball.
There was.
It looked like he caught it there for a second.
He did, and then Lineberry stripped it.
Yes.
And he had a hold of it too, but he stripped it, and the ball spun in the air, and then hit the ground. But Victor had it.
That's right.
Victor picked it as a clean pick.
Sure did.
Wow. What an exciting second quarter, exciting halftime here at the Division III semifinals, 16-12. And as I was saying, the very reminiscent, guys, of the September 19th game, when at the halftime it was 14-13 in favor of the Bulldogs. Once again, in favor of the Bulldogs, 16-12, though, is the score here in November. So lot can happen between September and November, and I think what we're seeing is the Bulldogs have continued to get better, Phil, every single week that they've played.
They're tough. They are a tough team. You know, looking at this half here, I'd really like to see Coach Castellea come out there and us start power running the football. We did that to him last time.
Yeah.
And it really wore him out.
Yeah.
So, boy, if he could come out and do something like that and really start wearing them down, I think we can take over this game.
Well, I'll say, you know, those three series were going to be key.
Yes.
But that stop at the end zone right there at the end of the half,
Huge.
that's going to wind up being key. They're going to get the ball. They're going to get the opening kickoff from after halftime, going in third quarter. They're going to get the ball first. We need one solid stand.
That's right.
And turn around and score it.
And
then the whole complexion changes.
It'll change the whole game.
Sure does.
You're absolutely right. It's going to be key to this game is that second half right there.
Yep.
That first kick, and who holds them, if we can hold them.
But what we have is the Eagle Band with us tonight, so you can see them on camera right now.
Nice.
And, yeah, what a great time to feature them. You know, traveling with the team, Steve, for the second week in a row, that says a lot about their motivation, and they want to be here.
Yeah, you know, and it says a lot about campus unity. You know, to see the kids, they could be elsewhere, you know,
right.
but they want to be here. They want the opportunity to perform in front of their other kids in school with them.
Yeah.
But also they want to support the athletics team.
Yeah,
and
absolutely.
you know, this is, and they recognize that, and when young people recognize that, and they're willing to go the extra mile for each other, that says a lot about your community.
It really does. It really does. I love it when they come out, man. They really energize the game.
Well, last year we featured their band leader, their instructor there.
Mr. Foster.
Thank you.
Yes,
I was going to apologize for forgetting his name. I've talked to him several times, but and how his journey was here, how he got to St. Joseph's, and what he's done with the band, and you know, he's just so proud of those kids, and I thought the important thing was that they took a vote. And they wanted to be here. And you've got Brian Hutka that plays in the band. And there's one other, Jackson Carey is in the band as well. So I think they're going to jump on the trombone right now as they come out and take the field and get a little band work in. No, I'm just kidding. This is an exciting, exclusive radio broadcast by the flagship station for the Eagles in the Brazos Valley. We're KEDC 88.5 FM, and we are underwritten by
Prosperity Bank. It's the big bank with your community's bank inside. Member FDIC. Strata Auto Repair. If it has wheels, they'll work on it. Strata is your total car care solution. Wings and more. Great wings and so much more.
Kelly Burt Dozer, your down-to-earth company for all your site work excavation needs, commercial or residential. Proudly supporting St. Joseph Eagles football.
Fast Signs. They make your statement for you. Taking care of sign and graphics projects across the Brazos Valley since 2005, it's Fast Signs.
Lone Star Roof Systems. No jingles, just roofs.
Serve Pro of the Brazos Valley. We make it like it never even happened.
Kraus Paint and Body. If you need good quality auto body work, consider Kraus Paint and Body. Remember, it's your car and it's your choice where to have it repaired.
Reedfield Meats and Deli. Your tailgating and football party headquarters for hand-cut meats and party trays. You may visit them on the web at reedfieldmeats.com. Law Office of Jeff Paradowski. Board certified in personal injury law. Jeff Paradowski, personal injury attorney, is aggressive, experienced, honest, and fair.
Yep, for sure.
All right, we are getting ready for third quarter action. 16-12 is the score. Eagles going right to left, kicking off to the Bulldogs. It's going to be a squibber on the ground. Fumble on the play, picks it up though, tries to run now to the outside. Number 1 is going to get tackled by Ramirez.
Well, I think he had a knee down when he touched that ball on the ground.
Good point.
But they didn't call it down. He had his knee down.
He did have his knee down. That should have been down right where he got it.
Touched it.
Yeah, you're absolutely right.
But they're going to get the ball about the 18-yard line.
We're just going to have to change your name, Steve, to Zebra. Catching all those calls.
Ooh, I don't want to be one of those guys.
That's a tough job.
That's a tough day at the office.
Okay, here we go. 1st and 15, first drive for the Bulldogs in the second half. They're going to change it up. They're not going to give it to Anderson this time.
And they went to Lindberry there. That's the first time we've seen him. And what was interesting, too, is on that kickoff, Anderson wasn't back there receiving it.
All right.
Interesting.
So Lindberry touches the ball on a handoff for the first time this evening, and he picks up about 6 yards.
This time Ligon went to the sideline to get the plays. You see that?
Yeah. He's something going on here.
There might be. This time the pitch is to Anderson. He's looking. There's that little dump out pass out there to
Lindberry, they got him.
Lindberry.
Yeah. Man.
Not enough for the first down.
That's going to be about, 4 yards, 4 or 5 yards,
yeah.
Third and 4 or 5?
Yep.
Yeah.
3rd and 4.
Anderson just loves those little dink passes.
Well, they let our rush come in and just see if it's open and then just dump it off.
That's what they do.
And it's a great play. It's just, it kind of hung in the air and he had to wait for it, and he got the chance for all the defenders to get over there and get around.
That's right.
Lindberry.
3rd down, 4 yards to go. Passes to Anderson. He's going to go up the middle. He's going to have the first down and more all the way out to the 40-yard line.
Number 24 is holding Ramirez. Holding him like
I don't think they saw that.
had him wrapped up.
Yeah, they're talking to him right now. Yeah, that should have been a flag and 10 yards back.
Yeah, he had his arms wrapped around.
Like a baby and a mama.
Yes, he did. Ooh, that should have brought out some yellow laundry.
Yeah.
Okay, so it's a 1st and 15. Ball at midfield. Bulldogs going right to left across your radio dial, wearing their gleaming white uniforms. Pitches to Anderson. Up the middle. He's going to throw before he reaches the line of scrimmage, though. Trying to get that little dink pass over to Keenan Wilson.
He was going to run that and then just stopped
Yep.
and chunked it at full speed.
Yep.
Stopped and just threw it.
Look like,
Yep.
like Kyler Murray.
No, like Kansas City Chiefs.
That was a neat little
Yeah,
play.
that was.
He was going. He had a little bit too. Didn't have his feet squared away.
No.
And had a little too much momentum, and it just sailed on him.
That's right.
Okay, that's going to bring up 2nd down and 15 now. Ball still at the 40. Pat pitches over to Anderson. He's going to run up the middle. He's going to split defender. He's trying to break it his way on the outside, and he does. All the way up to the 27-yard line.
That's Anderson with the ball.
And he's going to be up a 3rd down and about 2 or 3,
Yeah.
about 3.
Boy, it's interesting there because he could have dove and made that, but he elected to run out.
Yeah.
Interesting. Okay.
3rd down.
So 3rd down and 3 for the Bulldogs, threatening already here in the 3rd period of play, leading 16-12. There's a pass, long field, downfield.
Good job,
Nice.
Peter.
Great recovery by
And they're going to
Oh.
throw another flag.
No. Oh,
he got all the ball.
Peter hit the ball, man.
Yeah.
That was a good play. That
He-
was not.
He got all the ball and just knocked it straight up in the air. That was
Yeah, that was.
not a good call.
Defensive pass interference. Number 8, St. Joseph's. 15 yards from the previous spot. Automatic 1st down.
Wow. Well,
So
the fans say it all.
So what happened there was the ball went in the air. The Baytown caught it. He had it, but Peter came and knocked it out.
Right.
But they're calling interference on that.
Right.
That's
They were
not
saying
right.
he was there before the ball got there, but he wasn't.
No.
He come up from underneath and hit the ball out.
That's right. That's right.
Okay, 1st and goal for the Bulldogs. Pitch back to Anderson. He tries to go up the middle, and he's going to be brought
Jackson
down
Carey.
in the backfield.
Beautiful job by Jackson
Carey
Carey.
shut that one down for no gain on the play.
He pulled him down like a wildebeest on the African plain.
Number 4, Jackson
Man,
Carey on
Those
the
lines have to eat.
Yeah. That's right.
No gain
Oh,
on the play.
man.
2nd down.
All right, let's see what we have here. See if we
2nd
can
down
understand.
now. Ball is on the 11-yard line. Pitch back to Anderson. He tries to go forward. Now he's going to throw the little dink pass. Gets it out to the outside
Step
to
down.
Linbury. And he's
Step
going to
down.
step out of bounds at the 6.
Pass complete to Lineberry. Pushed out of bounds by Ramirez.
We'll call it the 7. 3rd down and goal.
3rd and
Ball at the
goal
7-yard line. 16-12 is the score. 6:38 remaining here in the 3rd period. The winner moves on to the championship game in Division III football next Thursday. And the crowd is on their feet and banging the bleachers. 3rd down. Pitch. Anderson tries to go up the middle. He does go up the middle. Going to go to the corner of the end zone. He's in. Touchdown, Bulldogs.
Man, Peter Niver put a lick on him right about the
Number
time
4, Brady
he came across
Anderson in
the
for
goal
touchdown.
line.
Yeah.
Peter Niver
And
just lit him up.
yeah, and let me tell you,
Anderson is-
Anderson ran off.
Yeah, I'm
like
looking
he
at him
hurt,
right
and
now.
He's in pain right now.
Mhm.
He's got some serious pain going on. Peter came up and laid him
Yeah,
out.
yeah.
Here comes the point after. It's been challenging for both teams all night. Ball is down, kick is up, and it's going to be good.
Kick is good.
Bulldogs take the lead, 24 to 12. Excuse me. 6:30 remaining. That took 3 minutes and 30 seconds for the Bulldogs to make that drive. Aided though by the pass interference penalty.
Yeah, yeah. Very suspect call too. That was, you know, if you're not in a position to make that call, don't make it.
That's right.
And the guy threw the flag. He wasn't in a good position, and from where he was standing, it probably looked like he got there early, but he did not.
Yep. All right, now it's going to be key for us to make a couple scores, and we're going to have to make a stop.
Yes.
We're going to have to stop them.
Well, we were talking about that at the halftime. What do they have to do to stop Mr. Anderson?
Colt Bundick's
You know, he
back
was a big player in his movie The Matrix.
Yeah, he was.
Mr. Anderson.
That's right.
He was everywhere. Kickoff. Squibber. Picked up by
Come on, Colt. Come on, Colt. Come on,
Bundick.
Colt.
He goes backwards, trying to go forwards.
He's trying to make something happen.
Yeah, he's trying to get to the outside, trying to get around the corner. Ball's going to be at the 30-yard line, though, for the Eagles' first series. Okay, now is when our strategy comes into effect, guys. We want to see Jackson Carey pound the ball, break some, do some damage to that line, slow up that rush a little bit. That ain't going to happen, though.
No.
Jackson Carey in the middle, trips right, Mishler in the back. Walker West the center. Mishler's got the ball. He's going to heave it downfield. The ball's going to be tipped in the air.
Peter was wide open.
Yeah.
Mark just didn't have enough on it to get there.
Get it to him, that's
Kind of
right.
underthrew it.
Yeah, but then Zach,
And Zach Lyon was right there. Almost
he
picked
tipped it in the air.
Yeah, he tipped it. And Peter could have had
Yeah,
that, but
it was right there for
I don't
Peter
think, I
Niver.
don't think Peter was waiting on that one. Man,
Wow.
Peter was wide open.
So, second down 15. Ball still at the 30. Jackson Carey in the middle. Mishler in the back. Trips right. The snap. Now it's going to be Jackson Carey throwing the ball out to Butnick. So that's a little different look there.
No, that was Mark who whistled
Yeah,
that one
I think
out
that
there.
was-
But that was a great catch by Bundick, and he got 5 or 6 yards
Yeah.
out of it. So
Bring us a little
third
closer.
down and about 9.
This is a big play right here.
Yeah,
This is a big play in this game right here.
Third and 9, excuse me. Trips right. Carey going to get this. No, it's Mishler getting the snap. Hand it off to Carey.
Look at here. Nice.
Yeah,
There we go.
nice little carry. That's going to be
There we
going
go.
to bring up a 4th down and about 5.
Carey with the handoff.
I like that little switch up.
Yep.
Jackson running the ball.
4th and 5. Ball at midfield, right at the 40. Eagles, their first drive of the second half.
I think we're going to see Superman put on a cape here.
Trips are going out to the left. Jackson Carey's going to get the snap. Walker West is going to snap the ball. They're going to pitch it over to Mishler. Mishler's looking. He breaks out to the right. He's going to be tackled. Tackled by number 4,
That's Braden Anderson on the tackle.
Mr. Anderson, making it happen on defense.
Peter was wide open on that one, and Mark just couldn't get there. He couldn't break that tackle.
So the ball at midfield
We got to make a stand here. We have to make a stand here.
as the Bulldogs get ready to start their second series of the second half. Eagles not able to get a first down.
No, that right there I thought was going to be run from the get-go. Mark all the way, but just didn't work out.
So here we go. Even formation, 3 in the front, 3 in the back. The ball's over to Anderson. Anderson around the right-hand corner. He's going to be pulled out of bounds
It was a nice
down around
play.
the 10-yard line.
So Lindberry took the snap there, and he started running, and he kept running, and he knows he can't get the ball, but he turned around and just put it behind him. And there's Mr. Anderson, grabbed it and just followed him through there.
Yeah, and Mr. Cornelius had a big guy come in. Jonathan Cornelius come in just a block.
Just
for
a
him.
block. Yep, and they got the edge.
Yep, they got to the edge.
Well, they had the big jumbo formation there, 3 men up on the line and 3 men in the backfield. So what happened there was that Lineberry becomes a lead blocker at that point.
Yep.
Same formation, 3 men up on the line, 3 in the backfield. Give us to Anderson.
Same kind of play, but we got it there.
Anderson
So,
again with
Who
the
was that?
ball.
Lucas again on the stop?
Yeah, Luke's on the stop. Lindberry leans in there and runs, but then turns around and hands off to him behind his back.
Second goal from the team.
He catch.
It's like
Anderson gets the ball and keeps running right behind him.
Kind of like the old Statue of Liberty.
Yeah, that's exactly
or you're
what it is.
passing the baton like in track.
That's right. Passing the baton. That's exactly right, Gil. Boy, that's a neat play.
Second down. Ball on the 10-yard line. Bulldogs threatening again. They already are up 24-12. Gives to Anderson. He breaks right. He goes up the middle. He's been hit and thrown to the ground by the defense.
Good stand right there.
Anderson again on the
The
carry.
ball's going to be about 6-yard line. Third
down.
down, goal.
On the tackle.
Well, I'll say that the Eagles know they're in a fight right now.
Yes.
The way they tackled him and threw him to the ground.
Yep. That's everybody feels they're back up against the wall. You can tell now.
Yeah, this is time. We got to make it happen here.
Bulldogs, 3rd and goal. Ball at the 5. There's that handoff to Anderson. He's going to cut left, cut right, go up the middle.
Make it in there.
Slip through everybody like he's Jello. And that's what he looked like. They had the whole
Slippery.
defensive line there, and he just squirted through like he was Jello.
All right, there's big 4th down right here from about
Play
the
in the football
4-yard
game
line.
here.
And this is going to be really, really big. Eagles defense has to bow up right here.
This is exactly the same kind of play we had at the end of the first half.
Yes.
Ball on the 4-yard line. Eagle fans stomping the bleachers. Handoff.
Again,
Whistle
offsides.
blown. Offsides again, just like in the first half.
Yep.
Full start, offense. Number 81.
And they'll move that ball back to the 8-yard line, 9-yard line. Are they going to put it?
Yeah.
9-yard line,
Yeah.
8-yard line. 8-9, 8-9,
Somewhere in there.
9-8.
8.5.
Big play right here.
4th down.
This is a huge play here.
Yeah.
Boy,
Backed up 5.
man. 4th down. They're up 24-12.
Receivers go out left and right. 3 men in the backfield. Way in the back, of course, is Anderson. Getting the balls. No, it's going to be a direct snap. He can't run. Throws it in the end zone. Broke it up!
Man.
Broke it up!
Perez.
Victor Perez. The last second came over there and knocked it
He
out.
laid out. He was horizontal. That was some of the Matrix stuff
He
right there.
saw it, turned, and just went, I got to get there.
Oh, my
Wow.
goodness.
What a play. Victor Perez saved it right there.
Yes, he did.
Unbelievable.
Gutsy play. Gutsy.
1st down. Our ball. Wow. Big.
Little momentum here for the Eagles now as they stop the Bulldogs and they get the ball. Mishler is in the end zone, though. He's going to want to try and get that out. 2 receivers to the right. Pitches to Mishler. Mishler looking. Now he scrambles to his right. He's being able to drag down. He's going to throw the ball out.
He's got safety.
And safety again.
And he's hurt.
His left knee.
Oh, no.
Yeah, they fell on him kind of strange there from behind. Hopefully he's all right.
And the crowd goes deathly silent.
But it looked like he threw the ball and got it away.
Everybody on their knee in the field. He was wearing a brace out there for some of these games.
Yeah, that's right, Gil. He has a brace on.
You know, it's going to take a lot more than that to get a Mark Mishler out of this game.
Yeah, that's for sure.
Let's go! Eagles! Let's go!
Feel like you dodged a bullet right there,
Man.
guys.
We dodged a bullet there, but
But we turned the ball back over to him here on the free kick.
Did not help us. So
No,
now
no.
the defense is going to have to come back again and do it again.
Right.
26-12 now. After the safety. That's 2 safeties tonight on the Eagles. Unbelievable. After not having a safety all year long. And that's kind of indicative of the different kind of play that we're seeing here tonight.
And Peter's going to have to punt this.
Ooh, he's kicked that thing sky high, didn't he?
Yeah.
Ball field cleanly by Anderson, taking it up to midfield.
Man, good stop right there. Good open field tackle by Noah Manzer.
Yeah.
That's Braden Anderson on the
And,
return. He's out
man,
to midfield.
He's coming.
We've got to get on track.
On the tackle,
Defense have been
you
playing really,
wizard.
really well. Offense has been struggling. And
Okay, we just lost power to the scoreboard. Oh, it came back.
Here we go.
Nope, now it's out again. Now it's back. I'm so confused. 2:18 was the time on the clock when it went out. Field clock is out as well. I hope we don't lose power.
Here we go. Back up again.
26-12 is the score. 2:18 remaining in the third period. 1st and 15 for the Bulldogs. Pitch goes back to Anderson. He's trying to fake the little pass. Now he throws it downfield.
Man,
Good tackle by Victor Perez.
Victor
Just threw him
Perez.
around.
Complete
that's a
to
big guy,
That's a
too.
big dude. Victor just threw
Victor
him
slung
like
him
nothing.
down like a
Yeah.
rag doll.
Perez.
Well, this is Victor Perez time here on the defense. Defense is going to have to step up like you were saying, Phil. If Eagles are going to win this ball game, they got to be able to stop the Bulldogs.
They've got to stop them on this series here. There's going to be too much time, run off the clock here.
And for the rest of the game, you can't go in a shootout with the Bulldogs when you've given them that much lead. Anderson with the ball once again slips a couple tackles, going to the outside, pushed out of bounds.
Noah saved that one.
Anderson on the carry.
Noah Manzer got out there and shoved him out of bounds before he could get that first down.
Yeah, he's short about a yard.
Yeah,
3rd down.
good play by Noah.
Bulldogs are smelling it right now.
Minute 27 left.
Coming into the end of the third period, up by 14 points over the number 1 seed St. Joseph Eagles. On the road, it would be their 3rd playoff victory after losing 3 games in the district. There's the handoff right up the middle.
Oh, man, he got stonewalled.
He got stonewalled, and then he got plowed by Ramirez, and Hutka's coming out.
Hutka's got a
He's
cramp.
cramping.
Yeah.
He's cramping up. I'll tell you what, Hutka wrapped him up, stood him up, and man,
chunked him
Ramirez
down.
coming clean the house up
Man,
after that.
hard hit.
Yeah.
Okay, here is another pivotal moment. 4th down. Ball is on the 27-yard line of the Eagles.
Here we go.
Pitch to Anderson. Anderson looking for that little dink pass, and he gets it right over the middle.
Oh,
Will it be enough for the first down?
No,
It's
they're not going
not.
to give it to him.
That's it. The ball goes over
They're
on
not
downs.
going to give it to him. Wow. What a play
Wow.
by Victor Perez.
Wow.
Man, that was a big play right there, Gil. Huge play.
You're not kidding.
Yeah, they had that little dink pass to Lineberry. Once again, Perez all over it. Wraps him up, keeps him about a half a yard short of the first down. Ball goes over to the Eagles.
Huge. We still got life.
It's Victor Perez night tonight.
34 seconds remaining in the third period. Ramirez goes into the backfield, off the line. Getting the snap is carry. Back to Mishler. Mishler looks. He's going to throw downfield.
He's
Way
wide open.
downfield. Wide open is Baytown.
Go!
Peter, touchdown!
Peter was wide open there. He just took right down the sideline. Nobody covered him. He just blew by the guy. Touchdown.
60-yard, almost 55-yard bomb.
Wow. That's
Nice.
a big, that's how you come back right there.
You're not kidding. Woo! Some a little bit of
Man.
Mishler magic.
Yeah, this Superman put his cape on there.
Wow.
Superman got the cape back on.
One play, 55 yards, touchdown.
Amazing.
With seconds remaining in the period. Very important extra point. Kick is up.
Good.
It is good.
Wow.
As the Eagle Band performs the fight song here.
It's 26.
It's 20.
No, it's 26-20. Somebody put a point back up on the visitor side. Yeah, they're trying to fix it.
Yeah, they're going to have an angry crowd.
You're not kidding.
26-20.
26-20.
They'll go the long way, and now they get the balls.
26-20.
26-20 here with 24 seconds remaining in the third period. I told Coach Castellea I cannot live through another one of these games. Please don't make me.
It's happening.
Remind you of the old days with Brian Sipe and the Cleveland Browns, the Cardiac Kids.
Brian Sipe. Wow, that's a name I hadn't heard in a long time.
Okay, so momentum shifting to the Eagles as they kick the ball off. And it's going to kick deep into the next zip code. It's going to bring up 1st and 15 for the Dogs.
Man.
I'm just going to call them the Dogs from now on, I think. It's
Goodness.
too many syllables. Too cold to say Bulldogs. Got to shorten it up because
It is getting chilly, though, isn't it? You can feel it dropping.
Oh, yeah. It's coming down here.
well, you got the you can see the marine layer. Well, not we're kind of inland, but you can see the fog coming in there over the lights.
It's kind of hovering in.
Yeah. Smells like somebody's been burning something.
Yeah, somebody is.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You get getting that, just hugging the ground.
No, that's what that is. Yeah, a little fire or something.
Yeah, they got something going.
Okay, 1st and 15 for the Bulldogs. Pitch back to Mr. Anderson. No kidding. Over to the right-hand side.
Colt Bundick on the tackle.
Yeah, he was.
Nice tackle by Colt.
Yep.
Still gained 5, though.
Yep.
On the tackle,
Well,
Bundy
And that'll be the end of the third quarter.
on the play.
5 seconds remaining. 2-1-0. And there's the buzzer. The end of the third quarter.
Third quarter.
We've got a barn burner here for you tonight, ladies and gentlemen, in the District 3 semifinals. St. Joseph Eagles down by 6
Man.
to the Bulldogs.
Get out the pitchforks and buckets of water.
Yeah.
She's burning.
No, I'm gonna get out this.
With Coach Castellea.
Yeah.
Coach, it's the semifinals tonight.
Come on, Eagles.
Pretty exciting for the boys.
Let's go, Phil.
Come on. Come
Get
on.
jiggy.
Get jiggy with it. Yeah.
I'm glad I put that on the mixer.
That's good. Way to go, Gil.
Let's talk about the fans. What have you heard from them? It's got to be exciting.
All right, fourth quarter. Here we
Here
go.
we go. This is
Got to hold them here. You got to hold them one more time here.
lay it on the line time right here.
Team switch field. Bulldogs now going left to right across your radio dial as they break it. Tackle going all the way upfield is Anderson, and he is so dangerous.
Man,
Noah
he is.
Manzer saved
Manzer
that
was right there.
one. Yeah, he saved that one. Got him
did.
down right about the 35-yard line.
Man, that's a pickup of what,
34.
15?
Mansler on the tackle. First
Man.
and 15.
And
He's
we've seen
so
him do
quick.
that so many times where he just takes straight off the middle, breaks tackles on his way.
He's just hard to take down. Hard to.
Well, we don't have any size up front on our line. They've got a lot of speed, but not a whole lot of size.
That's right.
And with Walker West off the line right now, that they don't, they're running right at us.
Yeah.
He's as slippery as an eel. Okay, big formation for the Bulldogs. 3 up front, 2 in the back. The pitch is to Anderson once again. Wrapped up, broke 2 tackles.
Block in the back.
Yeah, did they throw a flag?
Nope.
Wow.
Anderson
Block,
again on the
block
carry.
in the back right there, and not a flag on it.
Yeah.
Wow. It's about a 4-yard pickup. It's gonna bring up second down. The ball's about the 30-yard line there. But yeah, you know, our defense, responded to it well, read it well. It's just, he's going to get up the field 4 or 5 yards before you get your hands on him.
Right.
He's that quick.
That's right. That's right.
Yeah.
Okay, second down and 10. Pitch back to Anderson. He goes right, he goes left, goes up the middle, and he's going to get the first down again.
Noah
Anderson
again.
picking up the first down.
Noah Manzer.
Yep.
Nice close.
You Manzer on the tackle.
And Anderson is on a mission.
First and goal from the 15-yard line.
That young man is the heart and soul of the Bulldog team.
He is taking a lot of pounding, though, and he's not a real big guy.
No, he's not.
He's taking quite a bit of punishment.
Well, he's been doing it all season long. We saw him in September do it. And now this is going to be first and goal. He's going to go up the left-hand side once again.
Boys, they're just killing us with this back.
Yeah.
They show right, and then he just cuts back across the field by himself, and they're just getting 5-6 yards every play.
Yeah, they're doing good. They kind of wash our defense down, and then he cuts it back against the grain. But the problem is, and watch that end, their guy on that end, that's a block in the back.
Yeah.
That's every time.
Yeah.
And
they're not calling that. Yeah.
They're not going to call, so they're going to run it.
Second down now and goal for the Bulldogs. They've got a 6-point lead. Anderson up the middle. No one can stop him.
That's Anderson in for the touchdown.
Down to the 5-yard. Well, no.
Yeah, he's in.
He's in.
Yeah,
boy.
that's touchdown.
Touchdown Bulldogs.
Oh, boy. Oof. 32-20.
32-20. So just when the Eagles get a quick score, and that's always been the problem a lot of the year as we get set for the extra point. Before I tell everybody what the problem is all year. High snap, now good. Tried to put it down, so once again, extra point is not completed. And that's going to bring the score to 32-27, 11 remaining to see who goes to the championship game. And what I was going to say was the problem all year is that the Eagles just score so fast.
Yeah.
They don't take time off the clock. It's one play and score and one play and score, and the other teams have so much time on the field.
That's right.
That it becomes an imbalance. So
you're right, Gil. That is a big part of the game.
Well, I don't want to be right.
Is the ball control? Yeah, it's like they're controlling the ball, but now sometimes that doesn't help you. You know, sometimes if you can score quickly and you get the ball last, it's like I was saying at the beginning, the Jim Valvano rule. We got the ball last. Maybe we can score.
Yeah,
and we might win it.
7 minutes, 11 seconds. You can cut the drama with a knife here at Panther Stadium in this semifinal Division III game. Squib kick now, going up the middle. Picked up, though, by the Eagles.
Come on, Colt.
Colt picks up a block. Colt. Can't get away, though. That's like a head tackle right there.
It's a face mask.
Man.
By Lindberry.
I'm surprised that didn't draw a flag.
I'm surprised Butnick's head didn't come off.
Yeah. That was a hard hit to the head.
He's got some extra duct tape wrapped on that helmet, I think, to keep his head on.
All right, let's see what the Eagles can do here. We got something big.
All right, well, you don't want to score in one play, although I think you need to now. You need down 2 scores. Mishler gets the pitch. He goes right. He's going to take the game into his own hands again, go up the sidelines.
Man,
and he's going to get hit down low again.
But man, did he deliver a blow.
Yeah, he did.
Number 44, that was what, Caden Savage.
Yeah.
Man, he hit him hard.
Anderson.
That's a business decision. That's a big kid.
That is, and he's moving.
You step down, you break down in front of him, he's moving.
Yep.
Well, nobody wants to lose this game. Anderson, nor Mishler, nor Hutka, nor Carey. So it really comes down to a gut check right here with 7 minutes remaining. There's the pitch. Back to Mishler. He's looking. He's going to throw downfield. He's going to, right off his hands, Butnick.
Yeah, that was
good throw.
He dropped it right in there. Colt just couldn't get a hand on it and hold it. But this going to bring up a 3rd down and about 1. Wow. Whew.
Yeah, Mark put it on the money right there.
Oh, yeah. That was a beautiful throw.
Colt just couldn't quite hold on to it.
He just, I think the defender got a hand up between the ball and
kind
him
of blocked
for just
his vision,
a second.
just a sec.
And that was enough.
6:47. 3rd down and 1. Carey's going to get the snap. He's going to pitch it back. Mishler over the middle. Wide open!
He's in the end zone.
Wide open, touchdown Eagles!
Wow.
Peter Niver again.
That's about a 38-yard touchdown pass. Peter Niver was on the opposite side of the field.
Came across.
Mark took the ball, snapped the ball, and came back to Mark. Mark looked up the field, and Peter was crossing, coming near side from the far side, and hit him perfect, just on this side of the hash.
He had one defender on him, and he just shook him, see ya.
Yeah.
We were talking in the car on the way over here how Niver didn't have a good game last week, and now he's going to come back and have a good game tonight. The kick is up and blocked.
Yeah, just didn't get a good snap there.
The point is no good.
32-26. That's 8 points, ladies and gentlemen, separating these two squads. And 6 minutes and 36 seconds.
Whew.
I know.
The barn's burning. Man, this is what you really want, to see this kind of football game in this particular part of the playoffs. I mean, you're hoping that you're going to see some hard-fought games, and our guys are doing well.
Yeah.
They just need to keep pushing.
That's right. They got to keep going, and they got to stop them.
Yeah.
Got to stop these guys on this series right here.
Niver set to kick off. Little squib kick right up the middle. The ball's going to bounce around. It's going to be picked up, though, by Anderson. He's going to go to the right-hand side, far sidelines, be thrown out of bounds by Niver. Now there's another penalty flag.
Anderson on the return.
I think they're going to call a face mask.
I don't.
Or was that a flag?
It was a flag.
Got dead ball, personal foul, hit out of bounds. St. Joseph's.
Hit him out of
15-yard
bounds.
penalty, first down.
Man. Wow.
So they're going to give him a 15-yard penalty.
He was running.
Yeah.
And he was on the sideline, and Peter tackled him.
Yeah. He slung him out of bounds.
Not sure that's not playing a little foot. That's football.
I think.
Right? Is that football?
I think the guys on the other sideline sold that one.
Yeah.
That's what I think.
It's only a 10-yard penalty. My mistake. Ball down to the 25-yard line, though. First and 15 as Anderson gets the ball, runs over to Umanzer, who pushes him out of bounds.
Yeah. That's going to be about the the 11-yard line, 12-yard line.
Yeah.
We bring up second down from there. Yeah, our guys just got to keep everything in front of them, make their tackles when they get the guy in their hands.
That's
bring
exactly
them down.
right. We got to keep it in front of us.
No first down is available. It's either score or turn the ball over, and the ball is given to Anderson.
That ball came out.
That's
Peter
Anderson.
Niver has the ball.
Carry.
Well, he must have ruled him down.
5-yard line on the tackle of Ramirez.
We've got to hold him here.
Yep. 3-yard line.
5:55 remaining. 32-26 is your score. Bulldogs knocking on the door again as the Eagle defense is lined up.
On the 3-yard line, 3rd down. Whew.
Bulldogs break the huddle. In the back is Anderson. The pitch goes to Anderson. He goes left. He turns it on. He tries to dive forward.
Got there.
Braden Anderson in for the touchdown.
And in for the touchdown is Anderson again.
Wow.
Touchdown Bulldogs. 38-26. Setting up for the extra point. Ball is down, kick is up, kick is good.
That kick is good.
Finally, a good extra point by the Bulldogs. 40-26.
We really needed to stop there on that series right there and get the ball back and score. And it would have been it was a 6-point game going into that. And then now it's a
14-point game with 5:29 remaining. And
still got time.
Oh, yeah.
I understand that we still got time, but the Eagles have met a team that has an unknown weapon or a known weapon that they just can't stop. I mean, you can't hang your head about it because, this is a tough team. The Bulldogs are a tough team.
They are.
And they're doing things that make them elusive and slippery. And the Eagles just haven't had an answer tonight. And the clock is running down now. So it's not a matter of just scoring, but you got to stop the Bulldogs.
Yep.
You got to stop Mr. Anderson.
That's right.
And as long as he can keep running and running clock off, that's exactly what they're going to do.
That's exactly right.
They're going to chew up clock.
Okay, let's see what kind of kickoff they're doing here. It's a squibber. It's over to the left-hand side. It's going to be picked up. It's going to be bobbled. It's going to be picked up, though, and put out of bounds.
Colt Bundick got it.
Yeah, they're about the 32, 33-yard line.
Good field position right here.
That's good field position.
That's Bundick with the kick.
Score quick here.
Yep.
They're going to put it on near the right hash mark.
Pushed out of bounds at the
Eagles moving right to left.
1st and 15.
1st and 15 for the Eagles, down by 14 points. That's 2 touchdowns, ladies and gentlemen, if you're keeping score at home. There's the snap. Pitch out to Mishler. Mishler scrambling to his left. He's not waiting around as much anymore in the pocket. Now he's going to come to the near sideline, run down the sidelines, trip over somebody, break a tackle. Now he's going to turn on the Jets. He's going to go all the way. Mark Mishler, touchdown, Eagles.
Okay, that's what we needed right there.
Boom goes the dynamite there.
Wow. Superman's got the cape back on.
Mark Mishler taking the game into his own hands.
Ooh.
And he told me before, sometimes in the game, he feels that that's what he has to do. And he made a great move on the sideline, guys. You see him escape that tackle?
Yeah, he was going to turn the Jets on, and then he slowed down there, and then he turned, and man, he caught them off guard on that. I thought he was going to go straight, but then he slowed down, turned in, and
he was waiting for that defender to give him a move.
Yeah, that's right. That's right.
Kick is up, and it is good. It was more than good. Wow. 40-34, 5:12 remaining in the game. 2 heavyweight boxers just throwing haymakers at each other, leaning on each other because everyone's exhausted. Somebody wants to go to the championship game, and you know what, guys? I want it to be us.
Yeah, man.
Right.
No, I'm talking about us 3.
Man, and these punches getting thrown are just out of left field, and I mean they're straight up haymakers.
It's Anderson versus Mishler. Anderson, Mishler, Mishler, Anderson.
That's about right.
Who's going to be the last man standing? We're going to find out here in the next 5 minutes and 12 seconds as the kickoff goes deep. Deep.
Nice
No
kick.
run back.
Nice kick by Peter.
Well, Coach Castellea doesn't want that run back. Because, you know, you get the ball into Anderson's hand in the open field and anything can happen.
That's it.
And keep it out of his hands. So now, ladies and gentlemen, let me introduce you to the Eagle defense. They're going to come out on the field right now, and Phil, they got to step up.
Well, I'm telling you, Coach Castellea's got Walker West back in there.
Yes, he's
And
right
he's
in the
got
middle.
Ramirez in the middle up there, and they're going to come play.
Yeah, yeah.
You want to try and run over us? Try and run over those two guys.
Well, you got to key Anderson.
Yeah.
I mean, they're not going to anybody else. 1st and 15 for the Bulldogs. Their lead just cut to 6. There's Anderson once again, bottled up. He's going to try to get to the outside.
Walker West
that
just came through the middle there and just created complete chaos for their. See, they're not wanting to block that big boy.
No. Well, you can't.
And so if he can get back there, boy, he's going to create chaos, and he sure did right there.
He blew up the middle of the backfield.
Clock is ticking. 4:44 remaining. 2nd down and 15 yards to go for the first down. Winner goes to the championship game. Bulldogs under center. Pitch out to Anderson. He's coming to the left now.
You know,
nice play.
Yeah, they just run that play, and they're just catching us on the defensive end side there.
Yep.
We don't have that force coming. And to me, to stop that, you got to have a force coming hard there.
It's going to bring up 2nd down, and we'll call it 7, 8.
3. 3rd down.
Third down.
Third
Thank
down
you, sir.
Yep.
I don't know what game I'm watching.
You're good. Man.
3:56 left, 5:54.
Walker needs to keep being a disruption. That's something they cannot overcome. They have to run away from it.
3rd down and 7 for the Bulldogs. There's the snap. There's the pitch to Anderson. He's looking. He's going to throw the dink. There it is. He's going to throw it way downfield. Wide open.
Wow.
Wide open is number
Jonathan
21.
Cornelius was wide open there, and that's what you get when you have a left-handed quarterback. He goes left, stops, throws across because he's got the power to do it. You know, a right-handed guy's got to turn all the way around to throw that.
And he almost threw it short.
Man.
Cornelius had to fall down to catch it.
He couldn't, he couldn't stay up on his feet.
It was that short.
3:23 left.
Cornelius wide open in the backfield. Everyone was looking at Anderson to run. Defense had him bottled up.
Defense has got to stop him here. It's a must situation. Got to stop him. Got to get a turnover. Something's got to happen big here.
There's the pitch. It's to Anderson. He's going to sprint up the field, break several tackles, get into the secondary. He's still on his feet.
Man, he's killing us.
Victor Perez saved that one.
Yeah, Victor was trying to get the ball out, slowed him down.
And timeout is going to be called.
Gets him down about the 16-yard line there.
We're going to remain right here. Thank our underwriters verbally.
Timeout, St. Joseph.
We love you, underwriters. Thank you for being here all season for us. 2:49 remaining, 40-34. It's another one of those, whoever has the ball last is going to probably walk away with this one.
Yeah, it looks like
Got it.
It looks like that's going to be probably the soup of the day right here.
Yeah.
Who's gonna stand up and stop the other team, and who's gonna have the ball? Who's got the last possession?
Yeah. Now let's see what they do here, because remember last week they elected to. Remember they tried to run the clock off on them.
Yeah.
Right. Then they scored, but now we're down too much to do that. So they can try and hold the clock here, and they're in a position.
If I'm them, I keep it on the ground and I keep rolling that clock.
Yeah. Let's see what happens.
Second down. There you see it right there. About 4 yards to go. Pitch. Anderson coming on the near side. He's going to turn it upfield. Now he's going to go all the way into the end zone. Touchdown, Bulldogs.
It's Anderson in for the touchdown.
Well, we didn't have much force on this side. They're loading us heavy left on the line.
Right.
And we're going over there, and then they're just coming back this way.
Yep.
And this is what you can't do. You can't do a shootout with the Bulldogs. Because Mark can score in one play, and then the Bulldogs just get the ball back.
Somebody's got to, we got to make them make a mistake on offense.
Kick is up, and the kick is good this time.
Kick is good.
Well,
so there you have it, 48-34, back to a 14-point lead. 2:42 remaining, and Phil, I think that what you were saying was correct. You got to have a turnover, you got to have a big play, you got to have an interception, you got to have a fumble.
We got to have a big play here this next series here.
You got to have something.
We've got to score quickly. We've got to score quick, and then we've got to make a big play on defense.
Yep. All right. Well, I will tell you this.
Tell me, Steve.
Our guys have bowed up every game in some way, shape, or they found ways to make the ball bounce their way and get some breaks.
And make it happen.
And this is a really good team we're playing, but I have faith in our guys.
Yeah, I do too.
Well, last week it came down to 44 seconds, and they needed a score, and they did it with 10 seconds remaining. Here's the kickoff. It's going to be a squib out to the right this time.
That was Derek Mersman. He covered that squib. Good fielding there. He got down on his knees and took that thing in.
I'm just
ball
not
right
sure.
there at the 36-yard line. With the ball half midfield almost.
I don't get that. I don't understand that, but okay.
I wouldn't put us in that position.
Yeah, I'm not going to say anything about it.
Okay, here we go. 1st and 15. Jackson Carey ready to get the snap. Sets the offensive line. Pitch back to Mishler. Mishler's looking. He's split the defenders now. He's going to take off, makes one cut, and he's going to go forward, get about 7 yards, be second down and 7.
Yeah, you want to hurry up here.
Yeah.
On the tackle,
Anderson on the tackle. Boy, that's a meeting right there. Mishler and Anderson. Jackson Carey a little bit trouble with the snap. Can't get it to Mishler in time, and the rush comes in and knocks him down.
Anderson just comes in and just sacks Mark on that one because it was
As soon as he saw,
they're feeling it over there.
Yeah, they are. Soon as he saw that Jackson was having trouble, he was that delayed.
Off.
He's that delayed blitz. And
he just took off. Yeah.
Well, I'll tell you what, we saw him. We saw him earlier in the season, and that they were fighters then too. So I didn't expect we were going to come out of here and go away easy. So
there wasn't going to be a cakewalk.
No.
That's for sure.
But our guys are hanging in there.
48-34, 2:09 remaining in the contest as the Bulldogs break their sideline huddle.
All right, here we go. This ain't over yet. This is not over.
Jackson Carey going to get the snap. Mishler in the way back position. They give him the pitch. He's looking. Defenders fall at his feet. Now he splits the middle. Now he goes straight up the middle. He's calling for some blocking as he gets to the outside. Hurdles one person, and he moves forward for the first down.
Boy, Anderson. Boy, let me tell you one thing. Anderson, after he made that play and sacked Mark back here, he was just, showing his chest and everything. And then now Mark hurdled him. Cleanly hurdled him
just
right
over the top.
Right over the top.
Well, he's a small guy. He's come low, and Mark just set him up.
1st and 15 now. Hurry up offense for the Eagles. Pitch back to Mishler. Mishler, look, he's going to throw downfield. Wide open.
Got it. Got to hurry up.
Ball down to the 10-yard line. Peter Niver pulling it in.
Nice job. Great catch. Good throw by Mark.
Clock is stopped while they move the ball. 1:48 remaining in the contest.
Started back up. Here
Down by 14. Pitch back to Mishler. He's looking, he's stepping, he's telling.
Go, Mark, go.
He's rolling to his right now. Now he's going to throw it into the end zone.
Peter, got
Touchdown,
it. Touchdown,
Peter Niver!
Yes.
Oh, wow.
What a play.
Touchdown, Eagles!
What a play. Peter just kept running back there.
Right in the back.
He was on the edge of the back of the end zone.
Right in the back of the end zone.
Caught it. Touchdown.
Beautiful. Wow. Man.
It ain't over.
Big extra point now awaiting. 48-40.
Got one timeout left.
As the Bulldogs rush some people in. Kick is up.
Good.
Kick is good.
When that ref calls that whistle, you got to start the play.
That's it.
48-42. 1:25 remaining. Bulldogs are going to get the kickoff. If you ain't having a heart attack by now, then you've got the volume down on the radio.
Wow.
Do you kick it short?
No.
Here.
Nope.
And try and get the ball.
I'm,
Or do you go deep?
I think
You only got one timeout left.
You've been
got a
unable
minute
to stop the
25.
Bulldog offense. Unable.
You've got to get the ball here. That's my call.
You got to kick it deep.
I
Make
think
them go the length of the field, whatever that's going to be.
I disagree. I think you got to try and get the ball and win the game here because they got a minute 25 left, and they've got all three of their timeouts. We have one timeout.
So you're saying onside kick?
We got to get the ball. And so if they get the ball there, it's okay. We just got to get the ball.
So what are you saying?
We need the ball. Onside kick it and try and get the ball here. Here we go. Let's see what happens. There we go. There we go. Go, boys, go. Okay.
Falling on by Lineberry.
all right.
He's got good hands.
Time for some defense. Got to play defense.
Got to play D here.
You got to play championship D.
We need a fumble. We need an interception. We need him to mess up.
Yeah.
You just need to stop him. Can we stop Mr. Anderson?
Yep, that was the case earlier this year. And it is the case now.
They break the huddle. 1:24 remaining. 1st and 15, ball at the 30-yard line. Pitch back to Anderson. He wants to throw. He's going to throw the little dink pass out to the side.
Oh, my goodness. The guy caught the ball. Yes, he ran out of bounds.
Yeah,
no, he ran out of bounds. Why didn't they stop the clock? The receiver caught the ball and ran out of bounds on the far side of the field. They should have stopped the clock.
Well, they did. They did.
No, we had to call the timeout. We called the last timeout.
No, that should have been a stop clock there.
Yeah, but they didn't.
Interesting.
So the pickup was about 7 yards.
Timeout, St. Joseph, their final timeout of the half.
Yeah, okay. Boy.
I would say that St. Joseph's drew a bigger crowd tonight in looking at both sides of the field.
Yeah.
Probably so, huh?
Nice turnout.
Bulldogs still in the sideline huddle. Eagles on the field, ready to mix it up. 1:10 remaining, 48-42.
They're going to kneel it.
Yeah, victory formation.
Yeah, without having a timeout, I don't think we can stop it.
No. I think we're short on
down.
time, fellas. They're going to take their time and kneel on it. That's tough.
So that will be the ball game with the victory formation. Eagles can't stop the clock. Unable to stop Mr. Anderson tonight, despite the heroics from Mark Mishler and company, scoring with just under 2 minutes remaining in the game. And that will be the final knee of the ball game as the Baytown Bulldogs, the number 7 seed in the tournament, will advance to the championship game next week.
Wow.
An unbelievable season for them. As the whistle goes off,
The ball game, your final score.
Yeah, congratulations to Baytown. They played great tonight. They got a couple of tough dudes, and they played a great game. I take my hat off to our guys too, and a hard-fought season that they've done to get to this point.
they had a magical season, an undefeated season, and as I was talking to Coach Castellet a few weeks ago, the only problem with the undefeated season is you only get one loss once you get to the playoffs.
That's right. That's right.
That's all it takes.
And
Very proud of our guys, though.
Yeah, I'm super proud, man. Everybody, coach, all of them did a great job.
Yeah.
Great job this year. And I take my hat off to Baytown. That's a tough football team right there.
Yeah.
Got a couple tough dudes out there, and they go with them, you know.
Yeah.
well, they've got Mr. Anderson. And, you know, he's straight out of the Matrix movie. He's moving left, he's moving right, he's up the middle. You can't get a hand on him. You can't. Just an amazing football player. And we said that back in September when we saw him.
Yeah. No,
Sure did.
very, very talented athlete. Him and he has some other guys that were good, guys that came along and did their parts and played well. But they put it all on him tonight, and he made it happen.
Yeah, sure did.
Sure did.
Well, as is the custom here in these matches, the teams come together for the prayer huddle. We get a shot of Mark Mishler here for the last time in his storied football career. You can't say enough good things about Mark.
No, all the young men that play ball for us, they're great football players, great athletes, but some of the finest young men that you'll ever meet, and go shake their hand and talk to them. You and I did interviews with them, and they're just great young men, come from great families, and I can't say enough about them.
Coach Castellea there addressing both squads. And at the end of the day, Coach is a District 5 advocate, and both of these teams are from District 5. They're going to go represent District 5 in that championship game and go up against District 2. Man, it is a tough loss, though.
It is. You never want to lose in the playoffs, but every week somebody does, and our guys doesn't have any reason to hang their head, and they made a long way this year. They played their hearts out, and my heart goes out to them. I know it's tough to be on the L side of that, but they'll rally and we'll be back next year.
Well, they went all the way into the semifinals of the division. That was a new ground for them. And you're right, the program is going to advance from here. So, Phil, some final thoughts.
Man, it was just a great.
Break it down. Go Jiggy for me.
Just a beautifully played game by both sides. It just came down to, we didn't have the ball at the end there, and they did, and it's the Jim Valvano story. The position to win, and they had it. And we were almost there, but, we weren't. So, hey, I take my hat off to all these kids, our kids and their kids, and they just played great. It was just a good, nice game to come watch and see. And
Steve?
they'll remember it.
Yeah, you know, I feel the same way, and you know, both squads played all out tonight, and I'm glad that somebody from District 5 is going to be in the final.
In there, yeah, that's right.
And but love our guys. They've had a whale of a year.
Yeah.
As they come to the sidelines right now for the final time as the 2023 Eagles and get a nice round of applause from the crowd.
That's right. They deserve it. Hey, there's next year.
Well, there's always next year. That's the great thing about sports.
That's right. You can always.
You can always say that there's next year as they stand for the school alma mater. And we'll go ahead and zoom in here for you, ladies and gentlemen, as we take one final look at your 2023 Eagles and their undefeated regular season and their march into the semifinals. And just like in September, the Bulldogs run wind sprints on the field as Mishler joins the lineup right there, holding up his helmet for the last time here as an Eagle. Ladies and gentlemen, it has been my pleasure as your play-by-play announcer to bring you all of the games this season. My big thanks, heartfelt thanks to my two guys here to my right, Steve Rayburn, who became a really close friend this year. And we brought in the new guy, Phil Sotolongo, to round it out because we just need a fun guy in the booth. And he brought the jiggy with it.
There you go.
And we brought the jiggy to the game here. We hope you've enjoyed our 2023 football season, a magical season for the Eagles, an undefeated regular season, coming into the playoffs, only to meet a determined Bulldog team that had other ideas for the end of the season. So that'll wrap it up for the entire season. Big thanks to the Red Sea Radio Network. Thank you very much for joining us all season long. For the final time, I'm Gil Dominguez for Steve Rayburn and Phil Sotolongo. We will see you next year right here on the Red Sea Radio Network. Good night, everybody.